better be in the house when them street lights come on. Ain't that what your mama used to tell you? But I bet you when she told you to stay out the streets, she had no idea that the YouTube streets would take over the world. Uncle Juice, public figure Boogie, Baby Down So Raw, Detroit Gossip, and the most dangerous voice in Detroit, Dogface TV.
Bitch, I talk more shit than Dogface.
They running shit from coast to coast. Welcome to the Danger Zone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Let's go, people. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. My name is Dogface Calderon, and I want to welcome you all to the inaugural. Is that how you say it? Inaugural?
Inauguration.
And we are people of minimum education. Who gave us a microphone to talk this shit? A damn fool. My name is Dogface Calderon. Welcome to episode, I can't get inaugural out. So welcome to episode number 1 of the YouTube Streets panel, brought to you by the Shock Network. So I got some sound effects for that. Hold on.
You got something for it.
That's how we shock with the guns. Y'all know what it is. Dogface Calderon. In the lower left quadrant, it is a big mama thing. It is Baby Down So Raw.
Big Baby Down, not the little one.
You feel me?
Right. And Mr. You Feel Me himself. Everybody's favorite uncle, Uncle Juice, a.k.a. Beat Factory 313. What's up, Juice?
What up, though, everybody? Hit that like, comment, subscribe on all our channels for us, please. We got a good show for y'all.
Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that share.
My introduction got to be real.
Don't forget about my nigga Buggy.
My shit got to be real exquisite, doggy. Let's go, baby. Public figure. I know you got me. Let's go.
Hold on. Boogie.
Woo!
When you host the show, then you make demands about how your intro should be. You all next week you hosting the show, so then you tell people what to do.
Oh, Boogie, you hosting, Boogie?
Yes, he is. Look at his face. Yes, he is.
I'm supposed to be hosting, right? Okay.
Yes, he is.
Oh, Baby Down hosting. I know she gonna show me some love.
In the upper right-hand quadrant, the only person who does not have a AI background, Mr. It's time to go to work himself. Public figure Bougie.
Public figure Bougie in the house. Man, Boogie, y'all.
Bougie.
Hey, y'all. He meant Boogie.
Boogie.
Hey, listen, we need y'all to like, share, subscribe. Hey, listen, they took my YouTube channel, but no matter. Again, no matter, no worry. I need everybody to go subscribe to my new YouTube channel, Dogface TV Podcast Unleashed. Go follow that. But listen, damn, what is this Shock Network?
Yeah.
So listen, let me explain to the listening audience what the Shock Network is. So it is shock like lightning, like a lightning bolt will shock your ass. It is SHX. The Shock Network is the answer to Charlemagne the God's Black Effect. It is a Detroit-based content creator YouTube channel that is gearing up as we speak right now. We're producing content from creators who are bloggers, YouTubers, podcasters, and more. So tap in with the Shock Network. It's the Instagram, it's a Patreon, it is all those things. So tap in with it. This is the YouTube Streets. The YouTube Streets, we have exclusive content that's going to be aired on the Shock Network. Shout out to all the people over at the Shock Network who deemed us to be worthy. How y'all doing tonight?
Fire the fuck up. I'm feeling good.
We good.
Now listen, before we went live, we were having a conversation with Baby Down.
With me? Okay.
Yes, with you, right? And I wasn't going to bring this up, but I was so shocked and appalled and taken aback by this behavior. So Baby Down is telling, can I tell the story?
You can tell the story.
You sure? I don't want to be.
I still.
Okay, so baby doll was telling us, she was telling a story where she says that she dresses up and she put like wigs on and shit for her husband. And and then when he come home from a hard day's work, she dress up, put the wig on, and then she tell him, "Hey, I'm Barbara tonight." Then the next night she might be Ebony. The next night she might be Tanya. The next night with different wigs, a whole collection of wigs.
Ran through all the DMX names that he named on what these bitches want.
Letitia. So baby doll says, "Hey, listen, you gotta spice the relationship up. Nobody want no boring ass bitch. You gotta spice it up." And she says that she makes her husband call her by the name of the wig. So she got a Tanya wig, she got a Stephanie wig, she got a Monique wig, and she got the Ebony wig. So when you were telling the story,
Ebony a bad bitch. Ebony is a bad bitch.
What's wrong with you, sis? Sis, what's wrong with you?
And listen,
Ebony was doing all types of tricks for that nigga. You hear me? He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
And so listen, if a man was to ask a woman, "Hey, look, put this wig on and say your name is this, that, and third," we would be all kind of narcissists. We would be all
bullshit. Why not have fun? Because you never know. Let me tell you right now, I'm making no reason why my
that's what a man can't.
But if a nigga asks, you would be like, "Oh, you don't like me? Oh, you want me to be somebody else? You don't. I can't be myself.
Not me.
What other bitch you messing with?
Not me. Not me.
Most females.
I'm gonna put
if
that
a nigga
wig
brought that
on,
to him, they put the wig on and act like that.
I will put that wig on and act better than the bitch that he wants. You hear me? That bitch can't do everything. You want this bitch? I'm gonna show. Okay, I'm gonna give you that bitch. I know men is a man. I know when I was gay, I had bitches, and I liked every bitch for a different reason. I like because her lips was big. You know what I'm saying? I liked it because the way her hips was, because she had a gap between her legs. I had different reasons why I like bitches. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had different bitches. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm married, I try to get him a different bitch of me. It's every
So is it really different?
Hell yeah, it's different. So we be outside doing shit.
Now come on, now you fucking up our whole. I'm trying to eat my food over here.
You ain't about to grow up.
So baby doll, you tell me you have different personalities when you put on these different wigs?
Huh?
When you put on a different wig, that's a different personality?
Yes.
So you go from Beyonce to Sasha Fierce.
I could go from ghetto Cardi B to I can be anybody. I be chilling. If he want me to chill, he want to act like he know me. We get to know him and everything. It's fun, but you don't do it all the time. It's fun. My husband have fun with me. I don't think nothing wrong with that. I love Ebony though. I fell in love with that.
So how many times out the year do he make a request for Ebony?
He don't never make a request. Let me tell you about my husband. I one thing about my husband. I'm a critical thinker. I don't give him time to ask me for shit to just be done. I swear to God.
Now
dominatrix. I know a dominatrix when I hear one.
So listen. So baby doll says she don't. So she's constantly thinking, constantly bringing shit to the table to keep her marriage and her relationship spiced up. Now listen,
I ain't mad at it.
I rented the picnic and we got a picnic and I found the place out in Metro by the water, and I was a different bitch. My name was Unique at the water, so he wanted to picnic with a bitch named Unique. I don't give a fuck. That shit fun. Bitches better get like me. I'm telling you, will never be bored. That nigga ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you.
See, you a good wife and probably was a good girlfriend before you made wife. That's why you a wife. See, I done had bitches to put their dusty ass wig on and gone to the club. Like, bitch, you're supposed to be doing something else. What about me?
See, what it is women don't understand black men. It took me, I had to read the Bible once to be a good wife, okay? In the Bible, it said, when it comes to your man, you are never to raise your voice. Never raise your voice. And I was tripped out when I seen that. I said, what? Like, this nigga can talk to me any kind of way and I'm not supposed to say nothing? Yeah, in the Bible, it said a woman is the beauty to your beast, okay? And when a man is going off and he's yelling and arguing, we are supposed to be quiet. And when he's done yelling and calm down, that's when we approach him and ask him, is he okay?
Well, I don't know, because nowadays these bitches don't do that. These bitches don't do that.
And that's why a lot of women don't have a man, because one thing about it, they think, oh, you arguing me like you a bitch. No, you're not acting like a bitch. You acting masculine. So of course a man gonna argue with you when you're trying to get at him or talk about it, and you trying to belittle him. In the Bible, the man is the head and not the tail. You're supposed to worship. You're supposed to.
Say it
For
again.
the ones in the back, one more time.
They don't understand when it comes to life, it's God, the man, the woman, the kids. You know what I'm saying?
And the man tells
the man is closer to God, so you praise your man like he's God.
And the man tell the bitch. I mean,
yeah. See what it is? People don't understand. It's being in a relationship or a marriage. It's like a job. The man is the owner of the whole building and job, and he supplies the money.
Right.
The woman is the management. The kids are the fucking workers. Okay.
Right.
So the woman is there to manage the house and make sure the kids do what they gotta do while the man is bringing in the money. He's the owner. You get what I'm saying? And that's how I look at it. And one thing about it, if my man is not straight, how can he bring in money if you're not catering to him? I gotta do his feet because he can't make it to a Chinese person. Y'all gotta rub his back, baby. You need your back rub. I cater to my husband. You hear me? My husband make Thanksgiving dinners.
Hey, hold on, I got something for you. Hold on, I got something for you. I got something for you.
Yeah, women are supposed to be like this. I know they are.
But you know these sisters ain't like that, especially these sisters up here up north with us. You feel me?
That's because they ain't got no good man that make them want to be like that.
See, they ain't got a good man. They too busy trying to lead and not follow. You feel me? That's a lot of them.
Hey, we ain't going for this, baby doll. We won't hit side of the story.
What it is women don't understand men. What it is if they don't understand the game. If you feel like the man can't lead you, don't waste your time and get the fuck on, because a woman is never the head. It would never work out like that. She gonna be by her motherfucking self. I'm gonna tell you that right now. One thing I learned, bowing down to my husband and bitching up to my husband, baby, that's a turn on to me. I like to be put in my motherfucking place.
I hope women are listening to this. I hope women. We need y'all to like, share, and subscribe to this platform. To everybody.
Let me tell you what's crazy is because in the Bible it said one kind word would ease a storm, right?
Right.
I got in an argument with my husband. Oh, baby, me and my husband was going one day. Bitch, fuck you. We was going, right? And my heart was like, no. So I said, next day I said, nigga, fuck you with your handsome ass. You so fucking amazing. You so fucking powerful. That nigga was like, stop. You can't argue no more. Because I done threw some other words in there, right? I swear on my mama. That nigga stopped looking stupid as hell. He was like, baby, I don't want to argue no more. Because we ain't about to do that shit no more. Because like I told, I can't argue with a man and we call each other names and then I got to lay next to you. That's not a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And one thing about me, I got to keep him strong so he can make sure our household is together. So my thing is, I have to treat him like he's my king. Everything, they like, who eat first? My husband eat motherfucking first. He the one that bring this food in here for us to eat, and then the kids. I can eat last all day. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, when it comes to my husband, he first on everything. I communicate with my husband. I talk to him because we are one. We must be joint as one. So what it is I don't make no moves without talking to my husband. I'll blow his job phone. If he busy, I go up there. Look, babe, I want to do this. I make sure my husband's straight. That's my best friend. That's my auntie. That's my uncle. When I say I cater to my man, I love my man.
Because most females try to meet niggas where they is naturally at. Like, niggas is a fireball because life itself. You know what I'm saying?
Bitches is money hungry.
And a female try to meet him at the fucking peak of him being a fireball, and she thinks she finna be a fireball too. No, motherfucker. You supposed to be soft and talk the nigga off the fucking edge. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't meet the fire with fire. You talk him off the edge. Your soft ass the only thing that could get him off the fucking edge. You see what I'm saying?
And women don't understand. That's why you got to be in that soft spot. I got tired. If I gotta, like I told my husband, I see where we clashing at, because one day I was telling this man like everything that he wasn't doing. Right? I'm like, you ain't do this, you ain't do that. And God said, how can you do what you got to do as a wife if you paying attention to what he not doing? So I had to tell my husband, I apologize because I'm sitting here telling you what you not doing, but what the fuck am I not doing? I gotta stay focused on me because what I'm here to build him up. I'm his helpmate, and like I tell people, I love being a woman. I love being in my feminine place, and I know how I don't be disrespectful to my man no more. You disrespect him, everybody think they can disrespect him.
I could tell you overstand what you saying on this situation for real. You didn't just say y'all was partners. You didn't call y'all self partners. You said a helpmate, which is correct because a partner, you motherfuckers is not even.
We're not equal. A woman
y'all not fucking. So I know you for real about what you saying because everybody who be saying this, you know, they bullshit when they say, yeah, me and my partner, like. How y'all partner? So you just like him? You think
you're not equal? That's what they gotta understand. This is not my partner. This is my significant other. I'm his helpmate. And
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. So that is a very traditional and respectful way to look at your relationship. My question to you is: do you have pushback from your female friends and your female family members, or even male family members who think that your whole concept, your whole thought process is wrong or offbeat somewhere?
No, let me tell you what's so crazy. Everybody that's around me that see my relationship, they say they wish they had what me and my husband had. Everybody. They love it. They were like, we love what y'all have. We love what y'all have. Let me tell you how good I thank God for him because we understand each other. When my husband get up and go to work, get ready for work, he wake my kids up and get them dressed. And he tell them, leave your mama alone and let her sleep. Then when they're dressed, he be like, here, come kiss me all on my face and say, baby, get up. It's time to take the kids to school. I go take my kids to school. He get my kids dressed, even though he's going to work. And that's what I love about we work together. You get what I'm saying? When he's at work, I make sure I get what he need. I got to get the insurance of the car. I got to do shit. I'm his helpmate. I'm going to say I love working for him. That's just what it is. It's a job to me. I enjoy it. I love my employees, which is my kids. And I love the upper management, which is my husband.
So when you say your kids are your employees, so we heard you say that, hey, listen, my husband, he's the owner, he's the boss. As the woman, my role, I'm the manager. And the kids,
doggy, she over there running the sweatshop. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Look, let me tell you right now. I make my kids clean up and I make them work out. I make them lift weights. We got weights all over the house. I got boys. I make them lift weights. You know what I'm saying? I make them lift weights. I make sure my kids is intact. I'm telling y'all, it's one thing. I'm a money management bitch. My husband give me $600 a week just for myself. But yeah, I understand. I don't go buy purses and shoes. I save that shit. Now we got a dog ass stash because the money that he was giving me, I was putting in my bank account. I don't touch it. You know what I'm saying? And he been doing this for 3 years. I don't touch it. We good. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a money management bitch. I'm not about to. My thing is, if he falls short, I gotta make sure I have his back. You get what I'm saying? When my husband fall off, I gotta make sure he's straight, bro. Right. And that's women don't understand that. I'm not here to say, yeah, he buy me stuff, and then when I on jury, because guess what? Something go wrong, I can pawn that shit. That shit gone. This shit gone. I give investment shit, but yeah. Dogface, everybody love what me and my husband got going. Everybody. We get compliments on a regular. They said we should be on YouTube doing marriage thing, but my husband ain't no social media nigga. He'll watch YouTube, but he ain't about to be on it.
I got you, baby doll. Hey, baby doll. Hey, listen, the Baby Doll So Raw relationship life coach show is coming to a YouTube channel near you soon. Hey, listen, that girl,
Henny, baby doll.
Hey, no, Henny's in the comments spamming. Hey, Henny.
What's up, Henny?
I know you.
Hello, Henny. What's up, sis? Pull up.
Baby doll. Yeah, you motherfucking right. You better say no. So what you mean you ain't gonna say? Listen, look at this right here.
Hey, hold on. What's today? Henny, you said you was available. What day?
This today.
Come on with it.
They go to the link right there. Henny.
You know I gotta see your face.
You gotta pull up, little sis.
Wait. So you see right here. Salute, Boogie. Watch this. Salute, baby doll. Watch this racist ass shit right here. Salute, Uncle Juice. And this is bullshit right here.
Dog face. It's just dog face.
Send her the
Man, y'all
link.
shit-
She said she
y'all
ain't got the
send the
link.
link.
Send her the link.
Oh,
Man,
she in my chat. Hold
Yeah,
on.
send Henny the link. Hey,
Send her the
hey,
link.
Henny, follow the Shock Network on YouTube as well. Hey, listen, we're gonna wait till Henny pop up because she coming. But
I'm
I
finna
want y'all
send
to
it right
see
now.
I want y'all to see the racist, insensitive behavior that this woman displays.
Don't do that. Don't do that to my
Hey,
boo.
Boogie,
Don't do
Boogie,
that.
hey, Boogie, you don't take
Don't-
Henny's side over my side.
I love
Don't
Henny.
do
That's
that. What?
Oh man, hey, hold
Henny
on.
baby, Henny baby, I'm sending the link now.
Don't send her a link. We straight. We straight. We got enough racism with Charlie Kirk and Anton Daniel. We straight on the racism shit. Don't send her no motherfucking link.
I'm coming, Henny baby.
No, we don't send her no link, bro. We don't want her. All she gonna do is cuss and fuss, act a fool on the platform. She got me kicked off YouTube.
Did
Nope.
she?
Yeah. With that behavior. You can't be called, you can't talk about Anton Daniel like that. That don't
We
Trump.
gonna leave his bald head ass alone.
You can't say fuck Charlie Kirk and think ain't no repercussions gonna happen, bro. She got me booted off YouTube, man. I was doing just
Nope.
fine.
Don't put that on little
on her.
sis. Don't put that on little sis.
Not putting that on her.
Is
So
she
y'all-
coming?
You go crazy all by yourself. You did this.
So y'all
I
turn
be
to
trying
get
to keep, I be telling Boogie shut that damn gate, put that leash on you and shit. You feel me?
man. And
Yo,
listen,
Henny, it's in your IG.
She coming?
Yeah, she
We
said
don't
she
want
coming
her.
on.
we don't want her to come. We don't want her.
Yeah,
to
we
come.
want her to come. We want Henny to come. Don't
We
do
don't want
little
her
sis like that.
We don't want her
Um,
nowhere near this magnanimous body.
Nicki Minaj and Cardi
Did
B.
you say Boogie Minaj?
What?
I thought you said Boogie Minaj.
Boogie Minaj.
Herbo guy threatened him and ended up dead 6 years later. 6 weeks later, I mean. 6 days later. I'm tripping.
There you go, Henny.
Diddy got sentenced to 4 years.
Oh,
P. Diddy.
oh yeah.
I don't really want Henny on this platform because I don't like her overall attitude and behave. Did you hear that noise? I was just saying how lovely it would
It
be.
is in the stream.
Right. I was just saying how lovely it would be to have Henny on the show because of saying that.
Hell no.
And then when she come, you know she bringing them Henny game with her.
You feel me? They ain't
You
playing.
hear? I think I hear her.
We can't hear you. We don't picture at. We can't hear you or see you.
I heard that's right. That's right.
I can't hear where she at.
I'm right here.
Well, turn your volume up so we can hear you.
My volume is up. You just don't see me because I ain't got my camera on.
Why you don't have your camera on?
I ain't got my camera on because I was sitting here chilling, minding my business, and then Dogface want to come and call me out and tell me to come on up here. So now I'm up here.
Henny, your phone low, baby.
Your
It's
phone
low.
low.
My phone is low. Hold on.
Yes. Your Metro PCS Cricket account is low.
First of all, I
You
ain't got no
show
Metro
is
PCS.
fucking dirty. Don't fucking come
Metro
to Henny.
Yo,
Don't come
Metro,
to Henny like that.
come on up in here because we got some
Can
talk.
you
We got
hear
some
me
talk
now?
about. Can we
Just
hear
a
it now?
little.
We need your expertise.
It's still low.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of low. It ain't loud. It ain't loud as you normally are.
What's up, Henny?
What
It's
about
loud
now?
yellow version.
Ghetto
It's a-
version. You know what?
It's a major
First of
echo
all-
going on. Major echo
First of
going on.
all, first of all,
It's an echo going on. What you got? What you doing over there?
I ain't doing nothing.
You got some Juice. You got that damn thing on, Juice?
No,
Don't bring
my podcast hookup ain't on. I ain't got it on.
So what you? Henny, turn all that shit off over there. And Henny gang, don't y'all come in here taking Henny's side tonight. We're gonna scare your ass right now. Once y'all coming here sending money, it happens. You got to hear what you doing.
Am I still echoing?
No, you making everybody else echo.
For real? Is it echoing?
It ain't no more. Hello.
Hello.
No echo.
Nope.
No echo. Now you talk. Let's see if we can hear you.
It's gonna make you echo.
Mic check. What you doing over there?
I'm not doing nothing.
That's low, Henny. It's low.
What? We can't hear you.
Yeah.
You need a technical guy down there. See, what's wrong is that independent black woman shit you got going. If you wasn't beating up every man who tried to love you, he can come over there and fix your shit for you.
Just you wait till I fix my shit. I'm gonna fuck you up, dog. Can you hear me now?
I can hear it a little bit.
Yeah,
You hear
we
it
hear
just
you
a
now.
little
All
bit.
right.
Mic check. Echo.
Oh, it's an echo.
Show is. Now, first of all, my suggestion is if you stop chasing all the suitable men away and stop putting your hands on them, then maybe we can have a man pull up over there and fix your system. That's just how I'm coming down with it.
Can we hear you, Henny? Let's see. Can you say
And
something?
he ain't beating on nobody.
You crazy.
Henny, can you say, is your volume up now, boo?
Henny is violent.
Bring them
I
in,
done
baby.
turned it off because he said I'm echoing.
Mic check.
We can hear you a little bit better, though.
Mic check.
It's an
It's
echo.
still echoing?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't understand. I don't know why. Then I'll just drop down.
Do you got your mic up, Penny? Is your mic on?
I don't even have my mic hooked up. I unplugged it.
Oh, yeah, I unhooked mine too.
That might be new. Buddy. You got your mic on, Chris?
Who me?
There it goes. Stop.
It
Can
ain't
you hear
me.
me?
It's because Henny went on mute.
You on mute, Henny?
Thank God. Praise the Lord.
Leave sister alone.
Praise Yahweh. Praise Joshua. Praise Muhammad. Praise Buddha. Praise Confucius. God blessed us with that mic malfunction.
Is it still echoing?
No, it's not echoing, but
No,
your
we can't hear
volume is
you.
real low. And I don't mind your volume being low. It really makes me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside that your volume is low. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I hope you can't fix it.
No. Fix it, Henny.
Am I still low?
There we go.
Mic
There
check.
we go.
Mic check.
Mic check. Am I still low?
Get a little closer. Get closer.
You ain't low, but there's a reverb on your voice.
Yeah. It was
What
just
you
loud.
doing? See, listen, that weed.
Pull the mic closer, Henny.
No. If you pull her mic closer, make her voice louder, and nobody wants that.
She got louder.
We don't want that.
Say something, Henny.
Hold on. I'm trying to see what's going on.
It's normal now.
No, the volume is all the way up and the mic is close to my mouth, so I don't know.
You sound like DMX prior to him getting high.
I'm not fucking with this, man.
You know what? You gonna take advantage of the fact that people can't really hear me right now. You want people to watch.
So is.
I'll be right back.
Henny Gang gets in the building. Y'all know what it is. So listen. Boogie, why are you always taking Henny's side, Boogie?
Because we ain't fucking with you. Henny.
That part. Y'all really can't hear me?
We can hear you now. Maybe
Just
you soften your voice.
Just a little bit. You sound low, Henny.
We know you just got out of jail for beating on a man.
Don't
we know
put
that
lie out there.
We know that. We know you got out of jail, but you beat on a man. So listen, since Henny's in the
building, I'm coming to Detroit and I'm gonna whoop your ass. How about that?
See, well, I tell you, it don't even take much to push her over the edge, Juice. Juice, I told you this was gonna happen. When you will fight this fucking thug.
You poking the bear.
Right. So listen, now that you're here.
What you want from me?
Sean Diddy Combs was sentenced to 4 years and 2 months.
Yeah.
For the crimes that he was convicted of. Can you give us your expert opinion, because you were there in the trial all but maybe 4 or 5 days of the trial? You actually there in New York during the federal trial of Diddy's RICO case. When you look at the things that he was convicted of, and then you marry that with all of the other mitigating circumstances, how do you weigh in on the amount of time that he received, the 4 years and 2 months? Was it too much? Was it too low? What do you think about that?
Honestly, I feel like it was a slap on the wrist for him, given that the judge spoke about the preponderance of violence, right? And there was a lot of it. And a lot of people have tried to minimize the case to just being a domestic violence case. But like I was telling people, at the end of domestic violence is violence. So when you talk about that, that factors into everything. That portion of it, I feel like they should have went by the PSR, which is the pre-sentencing report for those who don't know. And their recommendation for him was 7.5, which is, was 7 years. But the judge gave him this 50 months, which is 4 years, 2 months. Being that he's already been in for 14 months and probably with some good time, he'll be out in 2 years, maybe a little under 2 years. If you look at just the charges for the Mann Act, which is not just simple prostitution, it's about the whole act of engaging to transport people to engage in prostitution acts. So the moving of Cassie, the moving of Jane around, the moving of the escorts around to the hotel room that he paid for, on flights that he paid for, taking drugs that he paid for. You know what I'm saying? Like, he orchestrated all of this. So for that aspect of things, I guess 50 months is suitable. But if you take into account the conduct, the pattern of behavior, I feel like he deserved the 7.5. And that's just my opinion. I felt like the 11 years was too much. 20 years was too much because he wasn't charged with the other 2 larger charges. He was charged with this. So I don't know. I feel like it's better than nothing.
And Henny, this man got 4 years and 2 months for flying motherfuckers out to engage in sexual. So
no. He got 4 years and 2 months for flying motherfuckers around to engage in prostitution, not just have sex. There's a difference between being flued out and having escorts and prostitutes flown in. Because regardless to what, sex with a prostitute is still illegal. Mm-hmm. Selling your punana is still illegal. So you can't just say it was to have sex.
Whoa. So if selling pussy is illegal,
yes,
then I don't want to say this because I don't want to sound
we all supposed to be locked up.
So if selling pussy is so, let me make sure we're on the same page. So you saying selling vajayjay is illegal? Is that what you saying?
Yes.
So if selling pussy is illegal, Henny,
what?
Every black woman who need some school clothes, every black woman who run these shorts for Christmas.
No, that's different. That's different.
I heard it ain't illegal if you give them a money order.
That's different, dog face. Because see, we're not literally saying you want some of this punana, you gonna give me some money for this. Okay, so look at here. What's for me, what's understood don't need to be spoken. So if you coming over here to run up a check, then you gonna run up the check. But it's a difference between putting the ad on Backspace, okay, or having an ad in one of these magazines that you selling it. That's advertising it. That's commercial sex, okay? Why you always gotta bring the black woman into stuff?
No,
So Henny, tell us the things that the public don't know by you being on deck during the trial. Some of the things that we really didn't, the public that didn't get let out to the public that we need to know about.
Can we talk about that now since it's over with?
Since it's over with now.
The trial, honestly, a lot of what went on in the trial, I've already spoken about publicly, because I'm a blogger. I'm not held to the same standards as legacy media. One of the things that I don't like is the fact that while people are pro-defense, which I get it because they're like, I'll never side with the government, right? You don't have to victim blame and shame while you're doing it. And in the process of being pro-defense, don't leave out evidence. Like, a lot of people twisted narratives and said that in that video of Puffy Diddy kicking her in her ass and stomping her, that she stole his phone or she stole his money or she stole his drugs. That was not the case. They were actually having a freak off with an escort that was in the hotel room. Diddy was in the shower. Cassie was trying to leave. That was her phone that he snatched from her. There was nothing of his, no property of his that she stole to try to leave. And he was trying to bring her back to the hotel room. So that's something that I feel like gets overlooked. Like I said, a lot of this stuff, the evidence has not all been released. So when I say he paid for these hotel rooms, he paid for these airplane tickets, there was evidence of all of this, him paying for it with his Amex card, and then his business, Combs Enterprises, and all the LLCs that he set up for his homes were then paying these credit card bills. So he was funding these freak offs and hotel nights.
You see this comment, Dollface, at the bottom?
Say. So Shannon says Dollface talk down on Anton when he say things about black women, but you do the same. Fuck you.
What did you do?
What did he say?
Dollface talk down on Anton when he said things about black women, but
y'all want me to respond to him or no?
Hey,
yeah,
man,
if you don't talk down on black women, I don't see that. I think you talk down on every black, purple, blue.
Right. I'm what you call an equal opportunity talk downer on her, Shannon. But thank you for noticing. And I appreciate you chiming in. I appreciate you commenting. Like, share, subscribe, and make sure you come back and make sure you refer the YouTube streets to other people so they can come and watch too, bro. I was gonna cuss you out.
And stop reporting people pages for cyberbullying because you don't like what came out of their mouths. Neither. It's called freedom of speech, and I'm gonna say what I want when I want to about who I want to when I feel like it on my channel.
Pretty much. So I want to make sure we touch on this situation properly. So selling pussy is illegal.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
In any form, facet, or shape.
Yeah.
According to the law.
According to the law, selling pussy is illegal. Yes. So you can't
if you pay with a money order.
This nigga.
Unless you pay with a money order.
No, I said even if you pay with a money order.
Okay, so I just want to make sure we're on the same page because if selling pussy is illegal, then half of the females who in the hood from coast to coast should be in federal penitentiary then. Because that's
and guess what?
They do is sell pussy.
Half of y'all should be in federal penitentiaries for fluing people out because you flying them in to wine them, dine them, and fuck them, right? Yeah. See, I'm gonna tell you this. What I learned, I'm gonna tell you what I learned from this case. One big thing that I learned, all jokes aside, I learned that we break the federal law just by living in the things that we do. A lot of things that we look at as common. Because before this case, I was just like, okay, she sells punana, so what? No, it's illegal. It's illegal. Like, we know it's illegal, but we don't think about it. Passing you a joint, Boogie, that's distribution of drugs. I could go to jail for that. Did you know that? If I have something and give it to you that's an illegal substance, I could go to jail for distribution.
Not where I'm at.
Traveling from state to state, which we all should know this anyway. Traveling from state to state, taking your weed with you, taking prescription drugs with you, is transporting. depending upon where you at. But federally, even though there's states where it's legal, marijuana is legal. If you get on a plane and you get stopped by TSA, it's not legal for the feds. And an airport is considered federal territory. And if you even drive from New York to Jersey and get pulled over, you've transported drugs. But we don't think about that every day when we do this stuff. So this case really made me start thinking about all the different ways that they could try to jam us up. Because in all honesty, I have my own theory about things. And I really don't feel like this case was about innocence, not even so much about guilt, but it was about guilt. I feel like this all falls back to Diageo. And
So
that morality clause for him.
If it all falls back to Diageo, then you are putting the conspiracy element into the equation, and not a conspiracy because not a conspiracy in the way that he was framed, but you are introducing the whole conspiracy element into the situation again, where you are alluding to or suggesting or even maybe flat out saying that, hey, had he not tried to go at the behemoth Diageo, the multi-billion-dollar corporation, if he had not rose up against them to expose them, maybe they would not have unleashed their power on him, which is why we find him right now. Yeah.
Elaborate on who y'all talking about for the people, y'all.
Okay, so Diageo is the owners of Ciroc Vodka. Okay, before Diddy came along, Ciroc Vodka was only making, I think it was about $60,000 a year. Well, they brought Diddy on board to take on Ciroc, introduce it to us, the urban community, the Black community, and he turned it into a multi-billion-dollar product. When he brought on his De Leon and started demanding ownership and fair treatment within the market space, Diageo refused to do that. So Diddy sued them on behalf of being racist. Well, the case went along. Diddy settled with Diageo, and Diageo bought out De Leon for $200 million. But there is a morality clause that was in their deals. See, he couldn't take Diageo to court, and Diageo said he could not be found on any criminal charges. But I find it oh so suspicious that when that case was going on in the beginning half of 2023, in November of 2023, out of nowhere comes Cassie. And with Cassie's lawsuit came Diageo wanting to back out of the deals with him. Also, after Cassie's lawsuit, Diddy had to resign and sell his shares of Revolt. Revolt was a part of Cambridge, which is a funding. Cambridge had ties to JP Morgan Chase, which had ties to Diageo. So he lost Revolt and everything after Cassie came forward. And it's rumored, it's alleged that Diageo is the ones that funded Cassie's lawyers. They paid for her lawyers. Now, the problem with that is they know about the skeletons he has in the closet, because you don't get to do the stuff that is being alleged that he did. Not just this right here. We're talking about all the other stuff, because the white parties never came into play. The alleged stuff with minors never came into play in this case. And we were told that it was there, but they never brought it to the forefront. So that means that there's evidence of it somewhere. You look at those raids, they took out devices and things of that nature. They were looking for the evidence that he had, my opinion, on everyone that had ever been to his parties, because his house was recorded. So Diageo knew where his skeletons were and what his skeletons were and who to go after, because they were helping him cover up for years. So when he decided to bite the hand that was feeding him, they rolled into motion, because he thought he was bigger than the program. I personally believe that, but I also feel that he's not innocent of what he's been accused of.
So two things that appear to be conflicting can also be true, right? He could be the monster that he was made out to be, and Diageo could have helped his demise by saying, "Hey, you know what? You want to bite us? We're going to speed along your process of destruction."
Diageo pushed the envelope.
Got you. So let's switch subjects for 1 second. So Baby Doll, before we switch subjects, did he receive 4 years and 2 months?
Yes, he was sentenced to 4 years. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were asking again. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
4 years, 2 months. Baby Doll, Too much time, too little, not enough. What do you think?
It's not enough to me. It's not enough to me. He should have got longer. He definitely should have got about 10 to 20 for real, because that man is a monster. They say he's a devil. The way I seen that video of him beating Cassidy, I don't care what nobody say. That man need to be locked up behind bars. That man has a mental issue. He need to be in a mental hospital. They need to lock him in a mental jail. He need to talk to somebody. He's a monster.
Boogie.
He needed mental help.
4 years. I think he need 8. Cause ain't no fucking way you don't tack more time on there with a nigga rubbing another nigga cum on his nipples.
Pick it up.
That's another fucking 4 years by itself, nigga. We ain't going for that. Hell no. We got to do something about that. 50 Cent letter ain't hold no motherfucking weight, but we got to bring that up.
50 Cent funny as fuck. Oh my God.
Uncle Juice.
That man, and I don't even like him.
4 years, enough, not enough, too much, what?
I say 8.
No, he didn't get enough time. You know what I'm saying? Diddy been horrible to the people. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that didn't come out that, you know what I'm saying, we all know that allegedly he indulged in a lot of stuff. He indulged in destroying a lot of his artists. You know what I'm saying? And I just think he reaping what he sowed. You know what I'm saying? He got back what he been dishing out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think they got it. I don't even think they got him for half the stuff he should have been charged with. You know what I'm saying?
No, because Juice, when they first brought this case, when the feds first announced it, they said they had videos of celebrities and minors and all, and that stuff didn't come out. So I feel like they holding some of that stuff in the kitty, and they not done with him. But I hear what everybody's saying, and see, this is one of the things that I had to do while I was there in the courtroom. I had to separate all the stuff that I heard and focus on what the case was. Because if we go off of listening to the allegations about Kim Porter, if we go to listening to the allegations of him having a hand in Biggie's demise, Tupac's demise, we already know that he was stealing royalties from his artists. We know that he was not the most kosher person, so to speak. So yeah, when you get into all of those elements, lock his ass up for life, because he's been out here being a degenerate for real. But when you look at this case and you look at what he actually got charged with, which, by the way, I really feel like the only reason he didn't get hit with those sex trafficking charges is because that jury understood that if they gave him the sex trafficking and the Mann Act, that would automatically RICO him. So they didn't want to give him the RICO. Now, the RICO case was weak. So the only thing he got was 2 counts of the Mann Act, which the maximum sentence he could get was 20 years. But you got to take him from a 0 criminal history and bring him up the points in order to get that. And I feel like the way his defense team played chess, because they were damn good at what they did. I'm not even going to hold you. The way they strategized and attacked, it was poetry in motion. I want them to defend me if I ever get in trouble. But I'm so serious.
If you keep on beating the men's like that, if you keep on beating them,
I'm gonna fly to Detroit and I'm gonna beat you.
Do you think the feds go come back and bring up some charges? Because see, that was the state. The feds still got
it was federal.
No, this is feds.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I was saying was the way his defense team was, they're already planning an appeal, which I already knew they would if you watch. They're planning an appeal. So the way this judge sentenced him, you got to look at how the judge played chess right back with him. And people don't give Judge Submarinian enough credit. He sentenced Diddy below what the PSR recommended. He didn't give him what the government said, because then the defense can come back and say overkill. He didn't give them what the PSR said, which he would have been well within his rights to do. And he didn't give them the 14 months. He fell right in the middle of that. So when they go for their appeal, because I've been looking this stuff up, when they go for their appeal, they're not likely to win it, because he went below what was recommended for him in the pre-sentencing report. So that sentence is going to stand no matter what they try to do, no matter what they try to say, because he can use conduct from what he was acquitted of, what Diddy was acquitted of. They can use conduct to show pattern of behavior. And Diddy has not shown remorse, not one time since he got locked up through the trial. The only time he showed remorse was when he got called out for it in the sentencing hearing. And then he came and spoke to the court and apologized to Cassie and Jane. But if you're really remorseful, you're going to sit your ass down and take this 4.2 and be quiet. Just go do your time. Because if you try to fight this, you're really going to show an appellate judge you have no remorse. All you care about is getting out.
Yeah.
He even had
he was coming home.
Yes,
That nigga made interview days for next week. He thought he was coming home.
And for that right there, if I was the judge, I'd have
That was another 5 years. I'd have been like, "Oh, you playing with me like that? Oh, he thought it was a game." That nigga said, "I got 4 interviews lined up. I gotta go today, Judge."
Man, listen.
So watch this. So listen. So let's just attack this while we're here. So 50 Cent, prior to Diddy's sentencing, right? So this all falls along the lines. Is 50 Cent a street nigga now, or is he not a street nigga?
Nah, he's not a street nigga no more.
Okay, so but he plays street politics when he wants to.
And he should be upheld by the street. He should be He should be upheld by the street rules then, because he do that. You can't use it when it's he see fit for himself. You feel me?
It's crazy because whether you in the streets or not, nigga, when you decide to get in the streets, there's rules. I don't know how people come in and make their own rules, and it's starting to irritate me.
Well,
what street shit is he doing now or did lately? He don't do nothing but talk shit. What street shit have 50 Cent done the last 10 years?
No, I'm not saying.
No, because he criticize and call somebody rats and all that, like he was calling Big Meech a rat. If he ain't got nothing to do with street shit, what you gonna call a motherfucker a rat about some street shit?
Hold on, I'm not in the streets no more, but I will call a motherfucker a rat if they a rat.
You used to be in the streets?
Hell yeah.
Me too.
Yes. What are you talking about?
I
drunk?
Yeah. Is your name Henny? She ain't ask you.
Yeah, I'm answering for you because we family.
What you
Right. So 50 Cent wrote a letter, a real letter to the judge before Diddy got sentenced. And in the letter he says, "Dear Judge," excuse me?
It wasn't a real letter. He didn't submit that. That was a text message that he had on his phone. No, he didn't submit it for real.
But he's still playing police games. You hear me? Because he said, "Hey, I have an ongoing dispute with Diddy for 20 years. He is very dangerous. Multiple." And listen, I ain't gonna read this shit, right? But do you think that motherfuckers didn't see that, Henny? Do you think the judge in the general public didn't see that shit?
I found it hilarious, and I said, "Diddy, submit that letter 50 for Diddy. Submit it." Because he's speaking to us as the general public. We are in danger if Diddy gets out. We are going to lose all the baby oil.
I'm not about to hold that. Listen, I'm not about to hold that nigga to no standard for fucking trolling on that. I'm not. That shit was funny as hell.
He a beast with trolling.
That shit was funny as hell. I'm not about to say he was playing police games. I don't give a fuck who played it.
He got to be held accountable for it because he be involved in playing with motherfuckers on real life shit though.
Did he sit him in?
That's what he do. He play with people on real life.
The thing is, it's still a form of dry snitching. The stuff he be doing. He got one of the largest platforms on social media, and the shit he be dropping, even with the shit that he just said about Lil Meech. That same broad exposed him for being a guy getting his booty ate out by her. You feel me?
Ooh.
The thing is, you feel me on the real. So the same girl he talking about, he believed what she said about Lil Meech. She said shit she did to 50 Cent too back in the day. We can't get that.
The one that played him.
Hold on, baby. I'll say some shit. What you say, baby?
What's wrong with her eating her nigga booty? Ain't shit wrong with that.
What the fuck?
The fuck? Lick that nigga everywhere. I don't know what the fuck wrong with y'all.
Something wrong with him letting the woman eat his booty out.
If a nigga want his booty licked and you rocking with that nigga hard, you better do what that man say. What the fuck? What's the point of being together if he want his booty lick his booty?
What type of man want his butt licked?
I don't know. They be out there.
How he know that spot to be a good spot, a sensitive spot for him?
Well,
so what type of nigga you? What type of nigga you fucking with?
Listen to me. On some real people shit.
Be frightened.
You got a bitch be sucking a nigga dick and lick his shaft down there, and the booty hole is right there. Why not?
You
fuck all that, nigga. Your
like
ass
ain't
ain't
never had the Gucci
on
link by accident. She went too far on the tank.
That's not it. That's not it all.
You just said if a nigga want his ass ate, what type of nigga you fuck with want his butt fucked with? You feel me? That nigga been tampered with.
It's right there by his shaft.
That nigga been
tampered. You know that's a good sensation. You been
That's
tampered
not
with.
true. That's not true.
Yeah.
That's not true.
How the fuck that ain't true? What nigga? That ain't part of sex.
Uncle Goose,
The
you know
nigga
somebody that licked your booty hole. Stop acting like anybody licked your booty hole.
A nigga getting penetrated.
All
Get the fuck out of here, 'cause your nigga,
y'all
listen, 'cause the nigga you fucking, no, fuck all that bullshit. You can't overtalk me with that gay ass shit. Miss me
bro,
with
y'all
that
gotta
gay
chill,
shit.
bro. Y'all got me
fucking
over
with a
the
nigga that
sweat,
like
bro.
booty hole play with. He's a fuck nigga. If that nigga letting you play with his booty hole, he a fuck nigga. I don't give a fuck what you say. You a nigga letting you play with his ass, he a fuck nigga.
Uncle Juice, wait a minute. I gotta say this. Hold on, Uncle Juice is mad right now.
That's what's wrong with these niggas now. They bitch made niggas, and they thinking that shit cool because they got women that'll tell them, "Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that, baby." You gonna let a woman tell you that ain't nothing wrong with you getting your ass tampered with, nigga? Come on, man, that's some gay ass shit. You might, once you stuck your tongue in it, you might put that strap on you, be used on him too.
His balls and his booty is just right there.
Fuck all that. Nigga don't supposed to be getting his booty and his shaft licked on. Sucking my dick ain't got nothing to do with my butthole. My dick ain't nowhere near my butthole. You can tell that shit to one of them whole ass niggas. I'm all man. My dick ain't nowhere near my butt at all.
It depends on the bra. If the bra sucking this dick really good, that nigga don't care what you lick down there. Lick it all, baby.
Fuck that.
I'm trying to tell you.
That nigga get. Hey, ain't no bitch ever suck my dick and say I want my booty licked. Make that shit stop. Make that make sense.
Wait.
You exposing your man on here, baby doll. You better be cool. You defending that shit a little too hard.
Wait.
I'm gonna say this. Let me just say this.
Hold on.
Any man that I have been with, if I got too close to his booty hole, I might almost get my head taken off. So I haven't. Yeah, like no, I haven't. They be saying, you can't even grab their ass when they walk by trying to play with them. They be ready to fight you and shit. Like I don't
look. You see any Juice trying to fight me through the screen and shit. He get mad.
But then the type of dudes that I done been with, that be ready to
he know that's the shit that's affecting the community today.
What? Look at a nigga booty hole, y'all weird, bro. I don't know what's wrong.
No, that's weird. That's what's weird.
But y'all will lick a female booty hole though.
Ooh, lick it now, lick it good.
Hey, look, we didn't make this fucking world double standard. It just is what it is.
I mean, some people like their booty lick, some people don't. What you mean?
Hey, listen. So this is where a good moderator comes in at, bro. Because
you good, Uncle Juice, because you was real man.
Hey, bro. Hey,
bro, I'm dead off this shit.
Give me the milk now. I'm going to bed.
Hey, bro, I can't even moderate this shit now.
Y'all can't let baby doll get off with that shit.
Okay.
What you mean?
I ain't letting her go with that shit.
Somebody right now, look, listen. Somebody right now.
I love you, little sis, but you ain't getting that off on no real niggas. We ain't no fuck niggas.
Right now
you can't get that one off.
Why you sit here get mad? It's somebody somewhere out in the world getting their ass licked right now.
And he a fuck nigga. He a
couple.
fuck nigga. He not no
But
real
she
alpha
telling the
male. He
truth.
not no alpha
You
male.
think so? You think
He not
so?
an
I don't
alpha
know.
male.
I just know some freaky niggas lick my booty hole. What you mean?
Freaky hell. That
You
nigga
say
gay.
that, you know
That
some
nigga,
But
you know a
she's telling
gay
the
nigga.
truth, though.
That's
Yeah,
gay.
well,
She's
stick your
telling the
finger in there.
truth.
I'm gonna be honest, my husband probably gonna be mad. I tried my husband, that nigga was all lifting me up like, bitch, don't go down there. I tried, that nigga took literally nice and gentle with my chin, pushed my shit right back up like, no, bitch, don't do it. But
Boy, because they go and listen, they were gonna talk about him at work tomorrow, but you didn't say that.
oh no, my husband, look, you can't, my husband don't play about his booty. I can't even hit him on the ass. He get real mad, like all smiles is gonna know. I said, you been molested or something? Because why you so strong? I'm gonna touch your booty, bro. Like you guarding your booty hard, nigga. Like
She trying to ruin them and shit on the low.
I'm not niggas guarding their booty like they in jail and shit. That shit crazy.
That's what I'm saying. You liable to get up with a black eye. Like
and my husband ain't even got no booty. I'm like, boy, you ain't even got no booty, bro. So it's
Man,
cool.
shit. And listen, I don't know how we got over here, but listen, let's switch speeds to a second. So listen, let's switch speeds just for a second. So in Michigan, a couple days ago, about 5 days ago, a white woman in all her glory, and this is to all of our white constituents. This is not an anti-white thing. I'm crying real tears over here. So we have a white woman in the rental. Her name is Rachel something or the other. Don't know how to pronounce that shit.
Rachel.
I'm gonna play this video for y'all, and then I'm gonna give y'all a little extra information. Now, listen to this.
Now to this story, a local mom on a rampage. Police say she randomly ran down 10 pedestrians with her Jeep.
This spanned 2 counties, several cities, and to top it off, her kids were in the car with her at the time. Fox 2's Jessica Dubnak is now live in Warren with more on this unbelievable story. Walk us through this, Jessica.
Well, Taryn and Roop, we broke this story Friday night here on Fox 2. And since then, we've been watching the tally grow as far as random pedestrians that were run over. Warren police say it was all at the hands of a woman, a 30-year-old woman from Lake Orion. And as you said, she had her 12-year-old and 6-year-old in the car with her. Now, police tell me they believe she was having some kind of schizophrenic episode, possibly off of her medication. And her arrest, very dramatic arrest, was caught on video.
Go!
Police say that's 30-year-old Rachel Ricklefs, hauled off by Warren police. She went with the fight. You could see that, allegedly biting and kicking officers at this Walmart off Van Dyke near 15 Mile Road. Now, it started in Royal Oak Friday night. She had her 12-year-old son and 6-year-old daughter in that SUV. Police say she was picking pedestrians randomly to run over in parking lots. 10 people in all with minor injuries, but one person had some broken bones. When she allegedly got to Clawson, her son was able to escape the SUV, but her daughter was with her during the several-hour ordeal as she headed east, allegedly hitting people along the way.
I can only imagine what it was like, how scared they must have been to be in the car, and that's something no officer, no parent, I don't think anybody in the community even wants to see a child in. So just a wide range of emotions on a scenario that we certainly can't plan for, we certainly can't train for, and it definitely one that is very unique.
Think about that little 6-year-old in the car witnessing all of that for hours. Now, per protocol, Warren police did have to alert CPS. I understand that the children are safe with family. Meanwhile, their mother racked up 18 felonies. She's being held on a hefty bond of $750,000. Reporting live in Warren, Jessica Dubnak, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, just terrible, especially with those children in the car. Do we have any idea about this woman's past? Has she had run-ins with the law before?
Well, that's the thing, Roop. She has a clean record, but interesting to note, she is actually a clerk with the Oakland County Circuit Court, so she knows the law side of things from the other way, and now she's being held in the Macomb County Jail.
Jessica Dubnak for us live tonight. We'll talk to you tonight on The Edge at 11. Thank you.
You see how they already trying to. You see how they already trying to plant a seed to say that, oh, she was having a medical relapse or something. How could that be a medical relapse when y'all saying she went different places, picking and choosing, running people over? You feel me? It wasn't just no one thing. You feel me? She was deliberately doing that, but they already trying to give her a defense already. You feel me?
She ain't had no money to get the meth she need. She was pissed. She got the kid in the car. She needs some gas. She need all type of shit, but she ain't got the money for that meth. She's sweating, going through it. Somebody got to die. Somebody got to get it. That's all it is. That she needed her fix and she couldn't get right.
This woman is a domestic terrorist. She is a product of the neoconservative alt-right. She is a fan. I'm sure she's a fan of Charlie Kirk, Candace Owens, Donald Trump, Steve Bannon, and the rest of them sons of bitches. I'm sure she's a registered Republican. I'm sure of it. Because this behavior smacks of conservatism. It smacks of Utah. I smell Utah in this shit. And white America as a whole needs to be held accountable for this atrocious, violent, vile act.
It's crazy how they continue to spin narratives for their people.
They gonna do that all the
time. Face.
But it was even crazy. Yeah, but what's even crazier is that they think we still falling for that bait and switch type of narrative. We ain't stupid.
Mm-hmm.
What we was looking at, Juice? I know you know something. Juice be knowing.
Juice still mad. You okay, Uncle Juice?
Yeah, I'm good. No, I'm
Man,
good.
We done. What you in my friend?
He was gonna jump through that camera.
You hear me about the headbutt the fucking camera and shit? I'm like, okay.
Close up on the camera, like, wait a minute.
Like he don't. We good? I'm scared.
No, you my sister. No, they be listening to Baby Doll, so you can't let her get that narrative off for all men. You can't speak for men. You feel me?
Girl, lick the shaft and try to sneak. That's the testing of your nigga gay. You gotta, if he let you touch his booty, we know what we fucking with. Okay, I see you.
Especially if you've been to prison.
That's my test. I be trying to touch a nigga booty. If they let me touch it, I know you gay. Me too. So we good.
I'm glad y'all cleaned that up.
We both good.
Krista said, "How we get back to booty? I don't know, but it just
gonna leave it alone. We gonna leave it
conversation
alone.
right now. We going this way.
Uncle Juice ain't gonna fuck with me after this. He probably ain't fuck with me after this. I know he ain't. But I don't care.
No, you
Okay, so listen. And another example of domestic terrorism by somebody from the alt-right,
a conservative,
a white-wing conservative. This gentleman was a registered Republican. He was a fan of everybody from Donald Trump to Charlie Kirk. Listen to this, people.
This is breaking news from KSL.
We're following two big stories tonight impacting members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Tonight, they're mourning the loss of their leader and prophet.
Just really feels like I've lost a loved one, a close friend.
I have a lot of memories here with President Nelson.
We're looking back at the life and legacy of President Russell M. Nelson. And a deadly attack on a church meeting house in Michigan, killing at least 2 people and injuring 8.
I'm completely distraught. This was a quiet neighborhood. You know, we've never seen anything like this.
We have live team coverage on those 2 stories tonight. Dan Rasco.
On Sunday morning, a madman killed at least 4 people and wounded 8 others at a Michigan Latter-day Saints church. The horror started around 10:30 a.m. when he rammed his Chevy Silverado truck into the building, where hundreds of worshipers had gathered for a Sunday service in Grand Blanc Township. The killer's vehicle had 2 large American flags behind the cab and a set of deer antlers attached to the bumper. He then got out and opened fire with an assault rifle on the congregation and set the church ablaze, causing the entire structure to burn down. So what do we know about sicko who did this. The suspect's name is Thomas Jacob Sanford from nearby Burton, Michigan. He was a 40-year-old Iraq War veteran who served in the U.S. Marines. A Facebook post by Sanford's mother says the gunman served in Iraq from 2004 to 2008. According to Fox News, he worked as an organizational automotive mechanic and vehicle recovery operator who earned a number of awards for his service and achieved the rank of sergeant. Social media accounts believed to be connected to Sanford reveal a family man, wife, and a young son. Pictures posted on Facebook show the family smiling, posing in the beds of pickup trucks, or in a field of tall sunflowers. A dormant GoFundMe page from 2015 raised more than $3,000 for the couple's now 10-year-old son, who was born with congenital hyperinsulinism, or CHI, a rare genetic condition in which the pancreas releases too much insulin. As authorities investigate what led Sanford to commit his sickening crime, former Assistant FBI Director Chris Swecker told Fox and Friends First that a motive is already in sight.
The FBI has taken the lead. That means they're treating this as either a hate crime or an act of domestic terrorism. The investigation is deep into it at this point with regard to motive.
White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt indicated that the gunman targeted the worshipers because of their faith.
Well, from what I understand, based on my conversations with the FBI director, all they know right now is this was an individual who hated people of the Mormon faith. And they are trying to understand more about this, how premeditated it was, how much planning went into it, whether he left a note, all of those.
Faith leaders in Utah are in Michigan tonight as we learn more about the man accused of attacking a church.
Dan Rascone is across the country right now.
Let me tell you something. What I'm seeing here, right? So let me tell you. Let me tell you how white America, how manipulative white America could be. First of all, the alleged killer of Charlie Kirk, Tyler Robinson, was a Mormon from Utah. He came from a family of conservatives, law enforcement, military veterans. From all the evidence I've saw over the last 2 or 3 weeks, it's pointing at that Tyler Robinson wasn't the person who actually shot Charlie Kirk. There's too much evidence coming up. First of all, when you take that and then you marry this with this, it's kind of like these things are triggering back to back to help shape an overall narrative or to help push the public's consciousness in the way that they want the public's consciousness to be pushed. First of all, I don't believe a motherfucking thing the United States government say. And I really don't believe shit that the news media is talking about, because we know that the media, the news media, right? Mainstream media, they're nothing more but agents of the government, and they help shape opinions by the way they report stories and by what they even choose to report. Fuck this shit got to do with Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the connection with Utah with this? Because you know the whole world's looking at Utah. The microscope is on Utah right now because Utah, according to what we're seeing, they're producing motherfucking mass shooters. Crazy motherfuckers. And there's a high degree of transgenderism, transmissions going on up there.
Everything that been happening been coming from a conservative, and every person that's supposed to have done this is trained. No matter where it happened in the country, they conservative and they train. In the background is some type of military or they family, somebody close to them, like Tyler fucking daddy, his father. Like they definitely pushing the agenda. And all the stories damn near starting to kind of be the same play.
Story. Yeah.
The same play all over the country.
Yeah, the common thread is we have white Anglo-Saxon Christian men who are emotionally immature, who've been indoctrinated and what's the other word? Radicalized.
Yeah.
And weaponized.
And weaponized. Where's Anton Daniels when we need him?
Sitting on the porch.
I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
Bro, sitting on the porch is a euphemism for a slave term for two different kinds of Negroes, bro. That was some slick shit. I like that.
Can't get me for
like that.
cyberbullying.
You
I
remember?
like it.
You remember the video you played with that teacher and that kid, or you?
Oh, when she sung that monkey song to the baby.
Oh yeah.
Play it. I ain't see it. I want to see it.
You ain't see that?
No.
Girl, it's so distasteful.
But I still think the people that they be putting out front, that they be accusing of the stuff, be just the fall guys. I feel the government is the biggest conspirator of it all. You feel me? They have their own shooters. You feel me?
Hey, Henny, you ain't see this, Henny? It happened in Polk County, Florida.
No, I didn't see that.
Watch
Just
this,
because it be
Henny. Tell me what
happening
you
in
think.
Florida don't mean I be knowing.
You be knowing. Watch
I
this.
don't be knowing.
Watch this.
Hi, Legend. Did you have a birthday last week?
Yes.
And how old are you now?
6.
You're 6? You're
Yeah.
sure you're not 60?
I'm in 6.
You're 6. Can we sing happy birthday to you? All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Legend. Happy birthday to you. Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you? Okay, it goes like this. Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey and you smell like one, two. Woo! Give a clap, everybody. Happy birthday, Legend.
No, let's not run that back. Now, I remember that song.
But how she didn't know that? How she felt that wasn't inappropriate?
The Rachel happy birthday song to my son from his teacher.
Yes.
And how old are you now?
6.
You're 6? You're sure you're not 60?
I'm in 6.
You're 6. Can we sing happy birthday to you? All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Legend. Happy birthday to you. Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you? Okay, it goes like this. Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey and you smell like one, two.
You mute. You mute, dog.
I remember that song
Look
when
at
I
the
was
look
younger.
of a young
But
black man's face sitting in the back
Yeah.
of him with the red shirt on. Look at the look of bewilderment. And I
look
want
at the
you
little
to
girl next to her, though, with her arms crossed.
Yeah. Look at the little white kids who are being unwittingly transformed into people who are not going to be sensitive to negative things being said about people who look different than them. The young white kids you see behind this young man, these are the people who are going to grow up to become the Charlie Kirks. They grow up hearing this insensitive shit, thinking it's funny, no big deal, and she is desensitizing these people, these young black men and young white men and women. She's desensitizing them to inappropriate language and speech aimed at other people. She led the let's sing happy birthday. That was done and over with. She took it a step further than that and said, hey, do you want to hear my version of it? Do you want to hear my version of it? So
And as a kid, you could tell by his body language he didn't receive it good. And if the kid didn't receive it good, he know it was wrong. So did the other black kids. So it's like, what was really her purpose of doing that and recording it and put it out there?
Hey, listen, guess what? She's from Polk County, Florida. It's right outside Tampa, right? Her black friends, she has black friends. The teacher, her name is Kimberly Langston. She's had several of her black friends come out and make public statements about how they don't believe that what she did was wrong and that they don't believe she's racist.
They on the porch with Anton Daniels.
That's because
First of all, now when these little kids grow up, they're gonna remember that song. And they're gonna equate monkey with that with black people because that's what they're taught. Now I remember the song only because my grandma used to, sing it being funny, but it's in my house and she's a black woman. So I've heard that song before, but it's offensive hearing it coming in a classroom, in a school, in a majority white class where we only saw 3 black faces. And then you're going to have the porch sitters come out and defend it. When we going to stand up? I don't give a damn if that's my friend or not. You're dead ass wrong. You're dead ass wrong.
Now I
and
wonder,
I'm call you on it.
is she losing her job?
That
is her job on the line?
She shouldn't even be in the school anymore.
She shouldn't even be in the school no more.
Teacher.
Yeah.
No, they trying to say how
I see black teachers all over the country with curves getting fired from schools just because they body type. So
that couldn't have been my kid because I'd have met her at the
What
local
about her?
Walmart and whooped her ass all up and down that parking lot. We
they
at
get
Walmart.
fired for that. I know her job on the line.
No, they trying to justify what she said. That's
No.
why they got the black people speaking up for saying that's their friend. They talking about how good of a teacher she been to this school district and all that. That ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Her actions that she just did then. That's what it's supposed to be based on. Fuck her past, good record and all that. Motherfuckers catch first murder case, they go to jail for murder. It ain't,
Right.
oh, well, he used to be a good person. Well, he just killed somebody. All that's out the door. So that's the same thing that should be dealt with here. Fuck all that, what she did good in the past. The charges that she should be brought up on now, and that should have been a sight and a riot and everything. That could have turned out bad. You know what I'm saying? If she had done that amongst older children, you know what I'm saying? You just called this boy a monkey to his face, told him he looked and smelled like a fucking monkey. You know what I'm saying? And a group of you and a bunch of more white people telling a Asiatic brother this in front of all y'all. That was bullying there. You feel me?
So behind the scenes, that just is more going on behind the scenes. When it's snack time, she giving the white kids all whole graham crackers and she giving them half graham crackers. You see what I'm saying?
I mean,
It's telling the whole lot.
I mean, not just that class, that school. For them to even be trying to justify, she should have been fired without pay immediately and brought up on some type of charge. You know what I'm saying? Some racial discrimination charges, some ethnic charges.
It ain't no listen. When it come to us, there is no hate bill, no hate crime, but it is for everybody else.
We'll have the parents.
It ain't one to
address
protect
this?
us from what somebody say, whether they call us monkey or anything. We get to talking about Asians to their face, call them anything. It could get like that.
Okay,
So they say calling an Arab is like calling them a nigga. You gotta call them Arabic.
Yeah, well, let me tell you this, right?
Arab is like calling them a nigga. It's disrespect.
Lord have mercy, white people. Right. So the video shows the teacher singing this song to a 6-year-old student. His mother is demanding an apology and disciplinary action, saying the gesture was offensive. Right. Polk County, Florida. A Polk County mother is demanding an apology after she said her son's elementary school teacher made a birthday gesture that was offensive rather than celebratory. Legend Whitaker just turned 6 years old. He attends Floral Avenue Elementary in Bartow, where his class and teacher sang a song. His mother, Desiree Pratner, said the lyrics stirred his feelings and anger. In a video provided to Tampa 10 News, the teacher could be heard singing, "Happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo. You look like a monkey, and you smell like one too." I don't like stuff like that, Whitaker said, adding that the song hurt his feelings. Prather said the teacher sent her the video and she went straight to the school's main office. So the teacher sent the mother the video, and it was the mother who went to the main office. I automatically said, there's nothing funny about it. I don't think that the kids thought it was funny. Prather said there's a history of black people being described that way, making it extremely upsetting. My skin is boiling. I don't even like racism. And to know where we come from and our ancestors, and for us to be labeled like that, because when they call us monkeys, they're saying we ugly, we act like monkeys. Those are remarks I don't like at all, the mother said. Polk County Public School District staff and HR department are reviewing the incident. Tampa 10 News followed up with additional questions, including, is this the first time the teacher has sung this song to students? We were also asked, while this is being reviewed, will the teacher still be in the classroom? Tampa 10 News has yet to hear back. Schools also says since it's an active investigation, they can't answer any questions about this ordeal. Are we being overly sensitive here as a people? Or are we not taking into consideration that the teacher could have just been unaware of the historical nature of calling or referring to black? Because the birthday song had already been sung. She took it upon herself to go the extra mile with it. Juice, what say you about this whole ordeal?
I feel the teacher knew exactly what she was doing. She did it to be derogatory and disrespect that boy race. You feel me? I don't feel she ain't know that was inappropriate. She grown. She not no kid. She running the classroom. And if she didn't know that was inappropriate, she definitely don't need to be teaching no children nothing. You feel me?
Imagine if it wasn't no video.
Did she record it?
She recorded and sent it to the mom. Imagine if it wasn't no video of that.
Right, so that's how the mother.
So that's how that lady moved day for day with them kids. Your kids can't comprehend that right now. Most kids can't comprehend that. And your kid may be at school getting racially discriminated against, and you somewhere at work thinking your kid's somewhere safe, getting all the snacks they want as the other kids, taking their naps, getting the proper help they need through the class, and they probably not. But the kid at that age can't comprehend and understand that. So it'd be little things that teachers slip up and say certain things or do certain things, and a parent may catch on like, hold on, what the fuck been going on at this school? Because I know it's more to this. This teacher in particular sent the video thinking, ha, 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 like black people that fucking stupid. Bitch, you know y'all been calling us monkeys all through the country for fucking 300 years. And you think you gonna play like this? And 99% of the school is white. We ain't going for it. That probably don't even celebrate Martin Luther King Day. They probably still working on that day.
If she would have sent me a letter, and I let her know she sung with my kid, and I see that, I'll blow her shit out. I'm not playing because you play too much. A monkey? You look like a monkey?
She said, you belong in the zoo. You look like a monkey, and you smell like one too. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I think I'm just fucked up in the head because if a teacher would have sent me that video in which she was singing to my child, "You belong in a zoo. You look like a monkey, and you smell like one too." Little boy, 6 years old, man. And you have 2 more black children that we can see from the video. So if you have 10 kids in the class, you have 3 black, that's 70%, a predominantly white situation. There is no way. But see, white people, they don't believe that the shit white people are, listen, white people are so disconnected, literally. They're so disconnected from all the atrocities that their ancestors have committed. They're so disconnected from all of the death and destruction that even the United States government has wreaked across the planet. They have no clue. White people are just as blind, deaf, and dumb about what their ancestors did to black people. They're just as lost about that as some black people are now lost about our history here in this country. You have large segments of this country, white people who are clueless, and they, for the life of them, they can't figure out why black people are complaining about the shit that happened to them and the condition that we're in right now. They have no connectivity. They don't understand that a lot of the behaviors that black people are demonstrating now all come from the result of being psychologically and mentally destroyed at the hands of our former slave master. They think it was an equal playing field. They think that black people getting hung in the South and get murdered, raped, and destroyed. They think when you mention Emmett Till, white people don't see what the big deal is about. When you mention George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin, a lot of white people don't understand why we're mad. When you talk about the George Floyd, when you talk about the sister who lost her life with a no-knock search warrant shooting in Dallas, white people the world over don't have no idea why black people are so angry. They ain't got a clue. And when you look at the president and his policies, we're trying to take black history out of everything from the Smithsonian to the school systems to colleges, under the threat of not receiving public federal funds if they don't. White people don't like to have their face shoved in the mirror. They don't like it. They feel uncomfortable. They're not uncomfortable with what happened. They're uncomfortable being called out on it. And that's what we are as a country. And that's why the dynamic between black and white and the culture is so fucked up in this country. Even more troubling than black people running around doing dumb shit is the fact that white people are clueless about the roles that their foreparents played in setting up this whole goddamn country. When you see niggas killing, we learn how to be effective killers by watching what white people do. That's where we learn that shit from. Most of the negative things that you see happening now, the black community wasn't like this 40,
Cotton Bee liefert hochwertige Stoffe. Auf Bestellung ohne Mindestmenge.
Like this.
Wir drucken deine Designs ökologisch, schnell und nach.
It wasn't like this. All this shit that we doing, we learn how to be devils from the devil himself.
And they still
on to breaking news. HERBO, the Chirac general. So listen, Chief Keef can't come back to Chicago. Dirk, the whole OTF crew, they gone. Most of the 63rd guys, they in Las Vegas or Arizona or something. goddamn where. And all we have left in the wonderful city of Chicago, all we have left is G Herbo. Now, according to some reports, G Herbo was called out by some guys from his neighborhood. Those guys had some very unflattering things to say about G Herbo and what he was or wasn't doing for his neighborhood. Let's listen.
NLMB member J-Dog is shot 6 times in the back. He was transported to the Christ Medical Center in Oakland, but died from his injuries shortly after arriving, with Chicago police reporting no arrest and no known motive for the attack. Just last week, J-Dog went viral after telling G Herbo that he was banned from coming to the area. J-Dog and Herbo have a lengthy history together, with both of them coming up in the same circles. Herbo made it out with his rap career, but J-Dog was booked in 2016 for a body and sentenced to 9 years in prison and never got the opportunity to make it out. Still, you can see J-Dog in one of Herbo's earliest music videos, L's, appearing on screen within the first 10 seconds of the video. Despite this friendship, over the last 2 weeks, the two have been having a falling out, and with J-Dog being shot and killed in his own hood, rumors have begun circulating, with many people speculating that this may be a backdoor situation tied to the fallout. On September 19th, Herbo put up a music video for his song Reason, and in the video, he goes back to Chicago, sets up shop on his block, and brings the whole hood out. Apparently, J-Dog was there for the video, but within 48 hours, he was on Instagram Live saying that his block was decaying and that Herbo should drop some money in the hood to help out.
This shit go, man. I don't want to get into it with the guy. This is not about getting to the guy. This is about me understanding where I'm from. Like right now, I'm on Escanaba. Like this is Faisal land because ran this shit. You know the memories. Like these niggas got all this money. You know what I'm saying? Like this was Faisal really like survived that out here. Like cuz it's dirty. Look at these cribs, bro. Like look at my block. Like no bullshit. You see this shit? This shit terrible. Look at all these abandoned cribs. Like G Herbo, come take care of this shit, bro. Like you get too much money, bro. Like because like motherfuckers ain't got tombstones, walls knocked down, no more stoves in certain blocks on Escanaba. Like we asking for it. We ain't want your money, bro. Open up something, bro. Give us something. Like you know. We can go to the store right here. We can't even go to the store no more.
2 days after this gentleman shot this video and went on live, we shot 6 times in his own neighborhood. If you know anything about Chicago, and the other side of the equation is not his ops have not been accused of being involved with this young man's death. People are speculating. You have bloggers and podcasters speculating that because of his attacks on G Herbo, that this was a backdoor situation. And for those who don't know what the euphemism backdoor means, I don't know if it's a euphemism. For those of you who don't know what backdoor means, it means that you were set up by somebody who is in close proximity to you, somebody who you would otherwise consider a friend or ally. And they're trying to put this whole thing on G Herbo. Hey, listen, in Chicago, you don't know who to blame for the shit going on in Chicago. You don't know who to blame for the shit that's going on. Boogie?
They beefing with 3, 4, 5 crews. If G Herbo felt like he wanted to have that done, you wouldn't know where it come from because them Chicago niggas always at war, always shooting at each other. But they wasn't accused of this. And the reason they wasn't accused of this is because it's another video where J-Dog, he went on a rant where he was banning G Herbo from the hood. And you know, like I know, doggy, Juice, once you say a nigga banned from the hood, that's implying you come around, something gonna happen to you. So that's a threat. You know what I'm saying? So when you get to opening your mouth talking shit like that against money, you can't leave the block. Motherfucker know where you at. You all on live. So even the ops know your whereabouts. It may not have even been where everybody thinking it's from. So I don't know, but he fucked up. And he fucked up worrying about another nigga pockets. If you feel like he supposed to do something, nigga, go make your own money and you do it, nigga. You don't count nobody pocket saying what another grown man supposed to do. That's your man's. You been around him. It showed. And you couldn't make the best out of it, which is make yourself valuable, useful, tap in somewhere where a motherfucker wants you around. You obviously didn't have a computer that was computing, nigga. You don't need to be around. I'm not gonna say that you need to be dead, because nigga, I don't even know you, but you definitely don't need to be around. If you stuck on the same block and you had a man that made it out and you couldn't make yourself useful with your mans, it ain't always your man's fault because he got money and he don't want to put back to shit that he already watched get destroyed. Now I'm supposed to make a bad investment.
But then don't exploit it either at the same time. Like a lot of people exploit the block. They go back to the hood, they exploit it, they do all of that, but you don't give back. You know what I'm saying? So I see both sides of the coin, because it's like once a lot of people make it, they hit bricks, they gone. They come back, they shoot a video, they gone. They don't really care about what's happening in the hood. They don't care about none of that. All they really care about is having it for a backdrop in a video to prove that they real and that's where they come from and they get love in the hood. So I understand that part of it, but I also understand what you're saying too, Boogie. Like, you getting out here, you running your mouth. It might not have even been on HERBO. It could have been somebody who's just a super fanned out person who ain't like what you said and came and ran down on you, or you showing where you at. Your ops caught you slipping. Like, Chicago is a whole different beast.
If I really believe if he felt like he could make profit of anything that he put in the hood, a nigga would do that. But you know it's not gonna last. It's not gonna last, and it's gonna get me in trouble, nigga. Here come the Rico. They running that bitch and his guns in the back office and shit. I ain't even been there, but I'm the star. I'm who though they finna come knock on, and all y'all to tell on me. So even if the nigga wanted to do right by the hood, he still can't, because them niggas around him ain't gonna do right. And I'm still coming back to this dirty ass hood, because the hood I grew up in is my hood. And I won't put $1 in this bitch.
See, the thing is, J-Dog had just got out of jail. J-Dog ain't been on the block. So a lot of things had changed. He just came home from doing a 9-year bit for bodying motherfucker that allegedly killed his father. You feel me? And what J-Dog was speaking on, come to find out, G Herbo had went and did an interview saying how much he been doing for the hood. So that's why J-Dog went back to the hood and video like he ain't doing what he said he doing. Look at the hood. You feel me? So he was elaborating. Right. So he was calling him out on it for saying that he was doing that. It wasn't he just came out the blue and felt that G Herbo should have been doing this. G Herbo went on interviews prior to him doing that, saying, "Oh, I'm taking care of my hood. I'm doing X, Y, and Z." So Dog was showing like, "No, that ain't show. Look at our shit." You feel me? So then that's why he got the same nigga stand on that. And then it's allegedly that they know it's an inside scoop on it from the No Limit guys. That's the crew they claim in No Limit. All of them, J Dog and G Herbo. Since J Dog got killed, Bibby done shot him out, and so they say him and Herbo fall out about that. You had the biggest op saying that whoever he riding with Herbo, so whoever against that, so he was throwing shots at J Dog. Then you got not just that, you got they beefing with the Trigger Happy family, you know what I'm saying? THF, you feel me? So they could have seized the opportunity. But it is clear that whoever killed J Dog, he knew them because he had his gun on him, and the guy with J Dog had a gun on him. This is what the police said when they got the bodies. Both of them had guns on. So they had to be talking to somebody they know. For it couldn't have been an op, because they would have pulled them motherfuckers out and been using them. So for them not to been pulling out their guns, shooting, it's evident that they knew they killed and they felt comfortable with it. You feel me? For him to get out on, because the young guy got shot in the chest off the dribble, and J Dog got shot in the back, taking off running. So he wasn't in the firing mode. He was trying to run for his life. So evidently they was that close to each other. So it had to be somebody talking. Then you had other No Limit guys posting my best friend killed my other best friend's nephew. So they kind of insinuating, if you look at what's going on amongst their circle, they knowing it was an inside hookup. It wasn't from no outside. It was somebody that was No Limit too. You feel me? Not saying Herbo had to had nobody do nothing. You feel me?
But see, when you put all of that backstory into it, then it makes sense as to why he went live and did what he did. Because he called him out. You know, you talking all this big talk saying you doing all of this, but you not. Look at the hood. The hood is crumbling and you ain't doing nothing about it. So, I mean, that, you know, being on the outside looking in, context and details to the stories shape opinions. So, I mean, still, it's Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chicago, but Chicago ain't like no other city in America at all.
No, it's his own beast.
And in further news, Henny, your fellow New York sister.
I know it.
Yeah, you know I'm from this. Okay, yeah, it is. Because both of them from New York. Both of your New York rap sisters. I know why you act like you act. Because you from New York. I get it. I understand. And for anybody who don't understand Henny's overall disposition, watch this here.
From yesterday. Actually, I think I have them memorialized. Let's go back to some of these tweets. Here we go. Santana, go back to your pig pen. You said Blue, Ivy, Nappy, and North look better than her. Didn't you eat slop, pig?
This is just the academics reading off the text message. I mean, the tweets from Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, two New Yorkers, lifelong New Yorkers are going at each other. It's a problem. They drugged the city girls into the equation. Ice Spice.
The city girl. No, not the city girls. JT walked her ass up into that. And then Young Miami and Saucy Santana came in and Ice Spice decided to do some slick shit. And so she got papa. And Bia want to get involved in it and jump on sides and start slick dissing. No, they dissed Cardi for 7 years. She was quiet. She did a little features here and there and here and there and here. And they kept poking and 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 poking. And now Cardi done came back and she done clapped back and called them all out. So they don't like it. And Nicki is miserable and she needs to stay off the cocaine and the perks. Okay.
You better say it.
Here we go.
No,
now, baby,
because at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about
Cardi
this
B all day. I love you.
Cardi gang down. You feel me? I like some of Nicki's stuff, but I've never been a Barb. And I'm gonna say this: what I don't like about this beef is that it went way below the belt. Nicki hit below the belt, and Cardi took it to hell. But Nicki should have never brought the kids into the equation. Now, some people telling me that Cardi started it with the kids and, you know, this, that, and from what I saw Nicki started with the kids and then boom. It took off from there and it ain't stopped. You got Nicki writing letters to Culture and Cardi writing letters to Papa Bear, and they just need to leave the kids out of it. Okay.
Let me tell you what's so crazy because Cardi B got a whole squad behind her. What's the guy name that she messing with? Is he a football player?
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs. His mother came on to the social media and defended her. Okay, told that woman to leave her alone because she got to carry that baby. Stephon Diggs came on there and said something. Offset came on there to defend his kids and told her, "Bitch, you him below the belt. You need to chill." Okay. I think that was so distasteful for both of them. I don't play with kids. I don't like to sit up and talk about kids. Like she dogged Culture out. Culture beautiful. Her son is beautiful, and I feel like both is wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I love Cardi B, but both them bitches wrong. That shit was disgusting.
Yeah.
That shit was overly disgusting.
Now let me address this. She ain't called black women. She called a black woman a roach. And being from New York, if I call you a roach, I'm calling you dirty. I'm calling you dirty. And she's from New York, so I understood the roach meant she was calling her dirty. And what y'all don't like to talk about is the fact that the girl she went in on was picking and jugging with her. And so Cardi started clapping back at her. See, everybody like to have a one-sided story. If y'all gonna be out here telling the story, tell the story correctly. Tell the story correctly. Because see, here's the thing. You can't pick and jug with somebody and then not expect a clap back from them. No matter how low they go, you cannot control somebody's response.
They get
Now, I may
back.
get in
Right.
trouble
But when
for
they
this.
get them kids, when they put them kids in it, that's a whole different story.
That's a whole nother story. So, I mean, at the end of the day, and then how old was that? She already got drug across the internet for that. But Cardi called herself a roach. She talked about how she did her transformation, her roach from a roach to a butterfly.
I love that bitch. I love that
At the end of the day, that's not an excuse. But I mean, damn, that shit happened way back when, and y'all still like to stand on it and harp on it and all of that.
They still stand on what Cardi B was trying to get on back in the Love and Hip Hop days. They still talk about that. They need to look at her motherfucking grind and say, I respect that. Because she, from what she was to what she came, salute to this woman. At the end of the day, Cardi
people
back
love
is a
calling dark-skinned people roaches. That girl was not dark-skinned. That girl was my complexion that she called a roach. Next.
like I said, fuck it. Because I call people shit and I'm the same color as them. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. At the end of the day, I just feel like both of them need to shut the fuck up. Y'all rich, go spend some money, go do something, go live a rich life.
Right.
Who the fuck got time to go back and forth with each other about nothing? And then one thing about me, if I was rich, I have a lot of lawsuits because I'm pulling up. I'm
That
not about
part.
to fucking talk to you on the internet, bitch. I'm pulling up. We're gonna fucking swing. We're gonna fucking fight.
But
That's
you
just
know
what
they
it is,
been
but you
they
want
ain't
fight.
Cardi
just
was ready to fight. Cardi was
they,
like, where you at? Drop the location. And I'm like,
Cardi the one
Cardi is
that-
off the rocker enough to fight while she's pregnant.
That was an old report. That was a new recording.
but see the
But she
thing is
apologized.
this
She,
Was
oh, and
saying,
she
dropped the address.
She
That
was
That's
beefing with
new.
Listen, she was beefing with Lotto too. I don't know what the fuck happened there. But one thing about her beefing with Lotto, she turned around and made a public apology, okay, to Lotto, okay? They got a song and everything here, but she apologized. And Lotto is one of my bitches I'm obsessed with. Okay, I love me some fucking Lotto, okay?
but
Well,
the
that
thing
recording
is
Lotto
is
don't be at
old.
nothing.
That
Lotto be chilling.
recording
She be
is
doing her
old.
thing. But I
Cardi
respect
B
Cardi B
Cardi
for
B
saying that
and
she apologized.
Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, this been
And
going
she
on for years. This ain't just started though. You know, when Offset and Cardi B was together and they came to New York, Nicki Minaj and her husband and his crew pulled up outside their hotel and was calling Offset and
Nicki
Cardi
Minaj
B
is
out
on
of
coke. It don't
You
even
feel
count with her.
me?
She's a fucking dope
Do
fiend.
you hear it? Yo, you a dude and you in here throwing all of this. You a barb. You're a barb. And at
Ain't
the end
he
of
a
the day,
barb?
she was not talking down on fat people. Listen, she called herself fat. I'm fat and I'm not
Who the
offended. How
fuck is
about that?
Shannon anyway? I'm a
I
little
don't
chunky
know.
too.
Like, you a barb. Just say you a barb and that's fine. But stop
He
bringing
is
up
a
old
princess, but
shit.
keep going.
And stick to topic. The topic is the beef that's going on between Nicki and Cardi. Y'all
Right.
love to sidestep.
Nicki
The
is a
fact of the
dope
matter
fiend,
is,
Britt.
Nicki has never opened the door for anybody because Nicki is selfish. Nicki had this whole genre to herself for years. So when the girls started coming in and Cardi was the one who got in, and then when she started opening the doors, letting other people in, that single solo female
Ain't no
rapper
fact,
that
Shannon.
she had, where she was dominating it on every feature, every rapper
But
had her
let
on
me
their
pause you.
feature.
Let me pause you. Nicki Minaj took Lil Kim's style. She took her whole fucking style.
We know that, but I'm just saying, like, as far as with this whole Cardi stuff,
Nicki fucked up when
beef is because Cardi opened the door and let other females in, and these other females are
and she
dominating
mad.
right now,
And she
and
mad.
she don't
And
like
she
it.
nothing. She's a nobody. That's why she on coke, because the bitch can't take it. She got to be in a happy spot. She can't even live in reality. You know what I'm saying? Because reality is checking the fuck out of her. And that's why this whole happy, she doing more than just coke.
She do coke.
Huh?
She the
She
worst
on
person in the
something.
world because she do coke.
That woman
She
know
on
everything. She probably
something.
pop pills, do coke, all type crack and everything. That bitch be high. Nicki Minaj, I like she seeing blue and yellow, purple heels and shit. She act crazy. The bitch is off. This is not even a fight. She need to go talk to somebody.
Calling you a barb was an insult.
Thank you, baby.
That was an insult. You don't gotta agree, but you bringing up pointless stuff. All I told you to do was stay on topic. That's an insult. Nobody called you out your name. You don't want me to get disrespectful, because I'll have to snatch this thing down off of YouTube if I do.
Say,
we insulting people because they don't agree. And
okay,
Offset was fucking while she was
if I was Cardi B, if I was if I was Cardi B, I would have been fucking too while I was pregnant if I had a whole ass nigga like that.
As many hoes as that nigga done fucked behind her back on her while she was
why
pregnant.
not? Oh well, so she fucked somebody else while she was pregnant with that nigga baby. Then she turned around and popped the one that heard that was his baby.
You can't tell nobody how to get their lick back. I wouldn't personally
Cardi
get my
B is
lick back
doing her
that
and
way,
she ain't busting no fucking window, so why does she care?
It hasn't been said during this beef. See, but you're even what you commentating is one-sided. It's one-sided because you ain't calling Nicki out on nothing that she did, because she didn't jump until after JT started clapping. And here's the thing, I agree with Saucy Santana, because Saucy said Cardi album dropped on the 19th. You should have been in the studio dropping a rap on the 19th, because she dissed you on that album on Magnet. She dissed the hell out of you and your man. So by the 20th, at least by midnight the 20th, you should have been dropping a response to her, but you waited till Tasha K sat down with this Chris dude who the recordings that caught him stealing from Stefan was already leaked out, said that he was in a homosexual situation, which I question the whole story, because I don't know no man that's going to allow a ninja to put their tongue in their ear and you still gonna walk in their house with them and feel like you can't go nowhere. You stuck your tongue in my ear outside, I'm swinging on you and knocking you out outside. That's how most men move. So his whole story is questionable to me anyway, and the fact that he stole money makes it even more of a motive. And then you went over there to Tasha K, which is one of Cardi's biggest ops, who was out here dragging Stefan because she can't drag Cardi, so she gonna drag Stefan. And once he said that, JT then all of a sudden had these balls to come out and start talking. And once she started yipping, now here come Cardi, because Cardi feels like, Nicki, because Nicki felt the way. Cardi done went 2 times platinum, so now she's in competition with her. But I agree with what Cardi said. Why are you in competition with me? I didn't start in the game when you did. I shouldn't have what you have.
She said Cardi B
was somebody on your level.
Look at that Cardi B went and got her face done like hers to look like her. This bitch is tripping. Then she tried to go for Beyonce. And she went for Beyonce and Jay-Z because they had a picture together and she was standing there. Nicki Minaj though Phoenix gonna put a picture up and say, you standing like me. Why you? She got mad because she said that Beyonce and Jay-Z took a picture like
stole her
husband.
pose. Yeah, stole the pose that her and her husband did.
She's dumb. It's the dope messing with her, and people need to stop feeding into her. Let that woman be.
Hold on for a second, y'all. Go back to that real 716 for me, please.
Real
that
716.
The real 716. Can you go back to them, please? Because I'm gonna address them real quick because they following me over here. We on a whole nother topic, and they from a whole nother sector. Sir, you need to get your facts straight because you don't have none of your facts straight at all. About what you're talking about at all. You have none of your facts straight. So if you gonna come on my channel, don't come over here trolling because you don't know me. I'm on a whole nother topic.
Which one? What's his name?
The real 716.
I see him. What else he say? I just see rest in peace.
He said enough because at the end of the day, this ninja did 2 whole lives about me, about some stuff that's going on over in the Krishan sector.
Oh, so he over here now?
So he over here trolling on this page.
You want to block this
nigga? I got 2 pages. So now he over here on this page And so I'm just letting him know, don't come over here on that timing.
Oh,
Hell
this
no,
this
because
guy
you
right
get your
here.
ass cussed out. You
No,
get
no, no,
cussed
no,
out
no, no,
bad.
no. He's on my page.
No.
It's the real of 716.
716.
How is y'all mad because this woman had sex with somebody else because she was pregnant? It wasn't y'all fucking
I mean,
baby.
that's not ladylike for a
It's
woman
not,
to
but
be.
she did it though. It's
Let
not, but
me
she
answer.
did
Let
it.
me answer it. Let me answer it though. She in the front. She in the front of these other women that's looking up to her. She's like a role model. She got a big platform that women looking at her. Other young ladies looking at her. You feel me? That follow her and like her. So what she did is unhumanized. You married to
Unethical.
somebody. Hold on, and you said that you discussed it with your husband because he doing X, Y, and Z. But you went and got pregnant by a guy while you still married. You could have got a divorce, but you went to a guy that's doing way worse than allegedly what your husband doing. What you said you didn't like about your husband, but you with a guy that's doing the same thing you accusing your husband
Why
of
do y'all
doing.
say that? Why? Because
It ain't no. I mean, she in the spotlight. That ain't what a man do. A woman can't do. You no matter how you try to make it. We equal. We are not equal. So
no, we look at it like it's already done.
If I sleep with 1,000 women, that make me a stud. If a woman sleep with 1,000 different men, they gonna make her a whore. And that's just how it is. So her being married,
if she's pregnant, it make her a super whore, and you
Right.
fucking
How?
with the baby cranium.
You know, she fucked 4-5 niggas. She fucked one nigga. She fucked one nigga. Y'all like she just out here fucking 4,
If I'm
5,
gonna be
6
honest
niggas.
with you, I don't even think she really did it. If I'm gonna
I
be
don't.
honest with you, I think
don't
she
either.
said it to hurt his feelings because she knew it would hurt and she's standing on it. Honestly, I don't think she really did it. I mean,
Look,
because at
Shannon,
the end of the day,
Shannon, you're pissing me off. Now you're trying to bring Anton in it, calling us, boy. What do you want over here? Because it's like you're debating. You want to go through something. If you want to come on here, you can, but you talk too much. You texting like a demon, like you fucking
but the
foolish.
thing
Right?
is, you can't get mad at him because he is pointing it out.
Nobody is mad. One thing about it, Shannon, I'm not mad at him, but my
But
thing
I'm
is,
saying you telling him he wrong, but he not wrong because this is what we went at Anton Daniels for what he was saying about black women, and then he go Cardi B. Hold on, you got to hear it out now. You keep cutting it off. But
brought
then
up
here we go with
Anton and
Cardi
whole
B
behavior.
doing just what Anton Daniels said black women doing, what he was speaking of, and this why shining in the
Cardi B
comments
is not black.
How she not? Because she speaks
Afro
Spanish.
Latina.
She's not black.
What is the Latino then? What is the Latino?
She's Afro Latina.
They just from a different island speak a different language. We still Asiatic.
At the end of what I'm saying, what I'm getting at Cardi B is, even if she fucked another nigga, which I'm with Henny, I don't think she did no stupid shit like that. But at the end of the day, if she did, that's her business, bro. Like y'all, like it's her business. That's her business.
No, not when you making it public. If it was her business, then we wouldn't know about it. But
And
she brought it.
Okay, hold on, whoa, because there's the double standard thing that's coming in here right now. Now he's sitting up here talking about whole shit, right? We gonna call whole shit, hoe for hoe. Okay, that man took vows with that woman, and from the minute he took vows with that woman, he was out here doing hoe shit. So why he don't get called out for his whole shit?
Facts.
So now she come out here, she says she was pregnant and was sleeping with another man. I do believe that when she got pregnant with that last one, they did a DNA test because they wasn't really together. Cardi B and Offset haven't been together for 2 years. Blossom just turned 1. So that means that they were even on an off season. So for all you know,
showing your kids?
Let me finish. Hold on. Because for all you know, Cardi could have been talking about she was fucking another nigga in the beginning of her pregnancy before she knew. Because that is possible, but we don't know the story.
But guess what? She put up a thing and said that she happy she got pregnant by Stefan, because if it wasn't Stefan, it would have been Offset's, because Offset he kind of fuck every time he come over there. You feel me? So at the end of the day, it might be a plot twist because that baby might really just be Offset baby. You know what I'm saying? You never we don't know. But at the end of the day, if she fucked somebody while she was pregnant, That's nobody fucking
No.
business.
I
Like,
personally would not do that. I personally have not done that.
he
That's
said,
not
ask
even a
them when they
thought in
let
my
another
head.
man fuck while you pregnant. Let me
No.
see. I never let another man fuck while I was pregnant. Never, because I was always with the father. But
exactly.
If it was a Cardi B situation, hell yeah, he can fuck. Yep.
But who's to say what she can do and
Yep.
what she can't do?
No, it ain't.
fuck,
It ain't
yeah.
who said what she can and can't do. It's just how it look in the eyes of the public. You feel me? When you a public figure, see, that's all. That's the whole
Who
thing.
is this nigga Shannon, bro? I
what's
said,
the-
nigga.
what's
And
the
he
example?
is-
What's the example she leading? You feel me? See, y'all giving her justifications for it.
What you
when the
want us to
thing
say?
is,
What you want to say? Oh, that bitch a fucking tramp.
No,
That bitch is trash.
You do, but we not gonna call out his.
Y'all got to hold her accountable. All that
y'all
tip.
keep
No,
on
because what about him? No.
But
You
the
don't
topic,
hold accountability.
listen,
It
hold
goes
on. The
both
topic
ways.
right now. The topic was you said we go stick to the topic. The topic was Nicki Minaj
Offset
and
one
Cardi
shit,
B.
so she
Hold
one
on.
shit.
The topic was Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. It wasn't nothing about Offset right now. We was
Get out of
discussing
here,
Nicki
get out of
Minaj
here,
and
get out of
Cardi
here.
B.
You now you playing.
Now
Because
we was,
Offset is
hold
a
on.
big
If the
part of
topic
her.
was Offset, then we'd be talking about Offset.
Oh,
That
don't
way.
even do
But
that.
y'all
No,
want to
fuck that.
change
No,
the
you're
narrative.
not gonna
No.
sidestep that. That's not fair
How
because
we
the
not
whole
gonna
topic
sidestep
of
it?
cheating and all
we're
of
not
that
doing
came
that.
into play,
We're
and
not-
this is a part of Cardi B. But at the end of the day, if we
plays a
gonna
part.
call a
He
thing a
plays
thing,
a part.
then we gonna call the thing a thing. If we gonna call it out and say that what she did was whore behavior, then what he did was whore behavior as well. We
We
can't
know
sit up
that.
here and
But
just say one is worse than the other.
Y'all
Both of
not
them
saying
wrong.
that. Y'all, that ain't what
Both
y'all
of them
saying.
wrong.
Y'all whole thing been saying justifying what she did was like it was right. It wasn't nothing wrong with what she did.
It was
But
right
guess
for
what?
her.
Not
It was
calling
right
out
for
what
her.
he
It
did.
was. It was right for her. It was right for her.
Not calling out what he did is just as bad as sitting up here justifying.
We didn't call out nothing. We let y'all have the flow. Y'all the only ones been speaking. Y'all didn't call it out. Y'all went straight to
That's the nigga right
justifying it
there.
and saying Offset is because of Offset. Y'all did that. Me, Boogie, and Dogface wasn't saying
Yo,
nothing.
whose channel is he on? Cause he ain't on my. Well, I see he's on my channel.
Man.
Let me tell you this.
Right here.
Let me tell you this. Let me
You
tell
got-
you
you got a
this. Let me
punch
tell
sign,
you
bro.
this. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. First of all, I already told you don't come over here on my channel with that bullshit. All right, you looking for content. The highest views you ever got on your channel were when you talked about me. Let's get it correct. I'm the clout for you, my nigga. And the fact that I'm even addressing you right now is giving you a little bit of time. But I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do for you. I'm a hello from the other side, your ass, so you can get the fuck up out of here and get the
Henny.
fuck going.
Henny,
Bye.
fuck that nigga. Can we delete this nigga? Fuck
He
him.
on my page.
He on Henny page.
Shannon on Henny page.
I don't know. No, he not. Shannon ain't on my page. I don't know.
Shannon
Hello
fucking
from the other
bored.
side, 716. Bye. Now you'll be talking to yourself, my nigga.
You don't fuck with Henny.
At the
I
end
don't
of
know
the
where
day,
Shannon at. You know what I'm saying?
hold on. If you want to talk to me, 716, you see me on the press box. Don't come over here when I'm talking, popping my shit on a whole nother topic.
Ooh, that nigga said females that defend hoes are hoes too. Bitch.
Hit the link.
Tell that nigga to come here. I'm sick of Shannon big
Oh,
mouth ass.
Shannon gone. Somebody gave next.
You delete him? Henny.
No, he ain't on my side.
That was Boogie. That was Boogie did that.
That's Boogie.
Boogie, that's your people.
Man, that nigga ain't on my side.
Yes, he is. Look at you smirking.
Tonight, baby.
That nigga said hoes, females that defend hoes are hoes too. Nigga, you got me fucked up. I don't want to be a hoe when I'm gay. Leave me the fuck alone.
First of all, don't
I
nobody give a
love
fuck about
bitches.
none of
I
that shit he
want a bunch of
talking.
bitches.
Because we was talking about holding accountability to all parties involved. That don't fall back on one person. Both of them violated them vows to that marriage. Both of them stepped
He
out.
humiliated her in front of the
And it
world.
is what it is.
He
Okay,
embarrassed that
so
woman. He did her dirty.
Exactly. He played in her face, and she had to go to court and all of that shit because he
Even
wanted to
God
be out
had
here.
hoes.
And he won't even
gotta
sign
have
a divorce papers.
You don't gotta have. Okay, so you know what, Boogie? If you gotta have hoes, then you don't get married.
I ain't say God. I said even God had hoes. What
You
man?
a lie. Don't put God in this. You got.
I'm gonna strike you down, and you really gonna be ashes everywhere.
Shut your motherfucking ass up. God ain't had no
He
hoes.
had concubines. They was called
I have
concubines.
ashes
Come on, Boogie. We
everywhere
ain't
for
playing with the
real.
Lord, Boogie. We ain't playing with the Lord, Boogie. We ain't
They
playing with
was
the Lord.
called concubines. He
Chill,
did.
Boogie. Chill. Don't talk about the Lord.
I'm not lying. I'm not
Boogie,
playing.
stop talking about
What
the
Lord
Lord,
you
bro.
talking
I don't
about?
even pray about the Lord. I
Y'all
don't pray
think I'm
about
playing.
nothing.
But when I'm not playing, y'all think I'm playing.
Chill on the Lord. Chill
Well,
on the
well,
Lord.
hey, baby, now it is true that prophets and messengers of God had whores.
I don't want. That's my father.
But that's
like
not
Go
the
look it up.
Lord.
Go look
That's
it up.
not the Lord.
It was not whore in the traditional sense, but if you were the
It's called
modern
concubine.
whore,
That is not, but those were not God's whores. Stop saying that. That's not true.
I ain't saying it was God whores, but the prophets of God had whores.
He said that. He
Oh
said the
my
Lord
God.
had hoes.
Heavenly Father Jesus, I pray that you cover this.
listen.
You cover this.
So listen, and then on
The
a
Lord's
different
gonna
note,
tie your tongue.
I ain't did that. Why? That Boogie said that.
I'm talking to Boogie. The Lord finna
Right,
tie
and
your
your
tongue.
brother said that.
He
He gonna
loves me.
strike you. You gonna be ashes everywhere in real life.
I told y'all Boogie wasn't shit. Didn't I tell y'all that?
He ain't.
He love me.
And listen, on a different note, Jim Jones. Jim Jones has found himself in a terrible predicament. Jim Jones, who is 9 trade blood, going back to the early 1990s, Jim Jones had been claiming blood when he was a rock star. He's claiming blood. He helped spread the whole blood culture throughout New York and the Tri-County area. I mean, Tri-State area. He's from New York. Can we talk about, before we play this right here? So the OG Bloods who have done 10, 15, 20 years in prison, who really were on the street in the mud with this gangbang shit in New York, in Jersey. They come out and they call Jim Jones out, particularly because you had several notable people who were gangbangers, did time, lost loved ones in the whole gang wars in New York, and they have come out and they dropped their flag as a way to try to influence the younger people to kind of like leave the gang shit alone. Jim Jones have criticized some of the guys who have dropped their flags. Uncle Juice, can you give us the backstory on this before I play these videos?
Yeah, shout out to Hocus 4/5. Hocus 4/5 is an ex sex money murder. You feel me? He one of the guys that was real strong affiliated with sex money murder, and he seen the problem with the young guys killing each other and all that, and he wanted to cease fire, so he started a Drop Your Flag campaign. Well, Jim Jones took himself on Fat Joe and Jada Kiss podcast, and Fat Joe asked him about how he felt about the Hocus 4/5 Drop Your Flag campaign, and Jimmy go state that he was against the Drop the Flag campaign. That was a strike. You against the children stopping the violence on each other. And then he go say it was because right now, Damu, which is the Bloods, is at war right now. So he down with the war. He not gonna lead the team during wartime. Something to that nature. So that's what made the real brothers who started it. They went from the streets and they held it down for the brothers in jail. Because that's what sex, money, murder, and all that came about. Because the brothers in New York penitentiaries was being oppressed by the Latino gangs. They was being outnumbered. You feel me? So the brothers had to come together and form like Voltron to protect themselves. You feel me? So that's why the brother was saying they've been in all these wars and battle for the cause, and Jim Jones just been out here popping it and keeping up confusion, and he ain't been in there in war. And they say he was holding he claiming sex 9 trade gangsters, and he was paying his way. So that's the only reason they was giving him any say. So they say he had to send them guys he didn't even know, putting money on their books in jail and all that. Jimmy never been to jail. Jimmy ain't been in no wars on the street. He ain't known for busting his gun and none of that. But you telling the young guys to keep up this nonsense when these brothers trying to bring peace and the harmonious conditions amongst our people. So yeah, let the brother slay his ass.
All right, so here's what Jim said.
You heard? But I think it's a way to do everything. I think that the positive message that he's trying to push, he didn't have to drop his flag to do so. You heard? Like this is a little bit deeper than dropping the flag for me. You heard? Like I started something that has destroyed a lot of lives, that have put a lot of people in danger. Like I know that wholeheartedly. I take accountability for everything that I do. You heard? To each his own. You heard? But I think it's a way to do everything. I think that the positive message that he's trying to push, he didn't have to drop his flag to do so. You heard? Like this is a little bit deeper than dropping the flag for me. You heard? Like I started something that has destroyed a lot of lives, that have put a lot of people in danger. Like I know that wholeheartedly. I take accountability for everything that I do.
So that was Jim's comment about Hocus for Phil dropping his flag, denouncing his gang activity. I mean, when you look at just the current state of black culture, bro, when you look at all this shit's going on, let's listen to what some OG Bloods who've been in the field for real, right? What they had to say about Jim speaking on Hocus for Phil.
Can you take that comment down, please?
Bird, right? Pigeon, park rat. He talking shit, talking about the homie folks didn't have to drop his flag to deliver the message because, and his reason for not dropping the flag because Damu at war. What war this motherfucker been in? What yard he been in? Huh? This motherfucker say he never even been to jail before. You know, the war where? What war you been in, homie? Because I ain't seen you on no battlefields, motherfucker. And Damu, you look real cute, sucker ass nigga. I challenge your ass. I'm gonna give you a challenge. How about I'll bust your ass and then you drop your flag? Huh? How about I come to your block? I'm from Brooklyn. All right? I'll fight you right on Lenox Avenue. All right? Beat the shit out you, fuck your little ass around, and show you some wall shit. All right? And be careful how you respond, motherfucker. Be very, very mindful of how you respond. Because I'm coming to the block. I'll fight you on your block for free. We ain't got to do this for no money. We ain't got to do this for shit. And when I bust your ass and you lose your shit, you drop your motherfucking flag. You talking about you want to been in war? I want to see how much war you been in when you going against the warrior then.
Well,
you and 6ix9ine similar in how we treated y'all. You and this little bird, 6ix9ine is similar to how we treated and handled y'all. I don't want to see you throw up 9 Trey and more, you heard? And I guarantee you think it's a hollow threat, my nigga. You know who I be, you heard? You know, play with me, Jomo, you heard? Play with me, or do, or us, you heard? Because there's still a few of us that's still out here active, alive, and paying attention, you heard? You just need to do that. Can't be bought though, Jimmy. Especially how you buy people, and as what I know for us, what you gave to Goo S and so forth and so on, yeah. My nigga, they was just using you, my nigga. You know, all you was doing was sending Magoo, right? Shout out to Magoo, wherever he was, however he turned out, whatever. It's just the facts is the facts. You was sending the pictures and wild money orders to Auburn, right? For years. Since we even recognized you was alongside Mel Murder in the streets repping our hood, yeah. You was sending money in the jail, bro. That's all you was doing, son.
Jim Jones is normally the type of person who, when somebody goes at him, he claps back.
How he go clap back at his muscle? This is muscle talking to him. He using these guys for muscle.
Even the people around him don't want it with them for the simple fact they know the truth.
Exactly, Boogie.
So it's like, we not going at them, motherfucker. They probably gonna have us go with you.
And you know, you talking about Mel Murder. You feel me? That's his whole introduction to the real blood thing. Mel Murder got the clout with the blood.
So
Trey, that's his crew.
Jim
So
Jones.
Mel Murder.
Jim Jones is soft and he's a fraud, basically, is what y'all saying. Jim Jones.
Basically, they're saying he was a paid. He was a paid blood, just like 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine.
That he ain't no real one. That he ain't been in no wars. He ain't been in jail. He ain't been in prison. He ain't been in county. He ain't been nowhere. And when the heat is on, he's nowhere to be found. He's just a celebrity blood, is what they basically saying to him. And I agree. Any other time, Jermo got something to say, but he awfully quiet. His crickets over there, so it's making me side eye and look like, oh, Jermo, you was out here ready to dog 6ix9ine, but come to find out, y'all in the same position.
Buddy.
Exactly.
So I guess he tired of the misrepresentation. Is that safe to say? Like,
no, what it is, Hocus 4/5 is real sex, money, murder, SMM. You feel me? So once he spoke out against a real SMM, that's why them other bloods had to step out. Nigga, who the fuck you talking about? Hocus 4/5 been standing on business. And now he's standing on business trying to right his wrongs. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bring about peace amongst them brothers. It's getting out of control in New York. New York getting just as bad as Chicago with it now. You feel me? So that's why Hocus 4/5 had to step up. Like, hold on, being a real big homie. Like, I done fucked up. We got to stop this. Drop them flags. This ain't what New York about. And Jim Jones with his coward lane ass, you feel me? Steady running around portraying. He acting. You feel me? He ain't been like Dog say. What wars you been in? You not from the block. You been a celebrity. You been a celebrity since Cam. You feel me? Y'all got with Cam. When you was his videographer, you know what I'm saying? You ain't been in the field for real, and then you run around here, keep hollering, because I'm wondering how he got out of that indictment with 9 Trey. And he all over the wiretaps, ordering a hit on 6ix9ine and 6ix9ine security.
Yeah. Yeah. Jim, you ain't know that, baby dog? Yeah.
No.
All over wiretaps. That nigga.
He ordered a hit for 6ix9ine.
He ordered.
Yeah. He was trying to pop 6ix9ine top, but you know better. I mean, what? You ain't rat. That's the only difference. You ain't rat, but you a paid blood, and you was trying to be out here calling 6ix9ine out. But you doing the same thing. You buying your
I know Jim Jones was no gangster. He a mama's boy.
Jim Jones answered to everything. He's
a fucking mama's boy.
He don't answer to them fucking wiretaps. When somebody asks him about the wiretaps, he just walk out the interview. That nigga would not answer them wiretap questions.
Cause he full of shit. That's why.
How can he get around that? You feel he can't get around it.
But that just
like they say,
you don't even have a lie for the shit. It's so written in stone.
But I'm saying it's a lot of these celebrities that did that, man. Just look at it. Shoot, Baby and them came out. They weren't screaming no blood stuff. They came from New Orleans. But once y'all make it big, him, Lil Wayne, them, they all bloods now. Same thing, Chris Brown. He was a singer. Once he become a grown man, y'all bloods now. Make that make sense. You feel me? So I feel most of them that did it like that, y'all paying to be down. Y'all checked in and they got y'all paying y'all way now. You feel me?
Well, I think we know that, Juice, when we look at everything that has transpired with the whole Big U situation. Now, Big U's on the Crip side of things, but when you look at how Big U and all those LA gangbangers were squeezing motherfuckers in the entertainment business all across the country when they came to LA, that shit tells you everything you need to know. Motherfuckers joined, listen, LA and the influence of gang culture, it changed the whole nature of what we consider the streets, man. You got guys like Ice Cube say, you got niggas in Denver, in St. Louis, claiming and dying over streets and blocks they'd never even heard of, never seen in real life. So gang culture is a powerful, powerful tool. Jim Jones, do we take away the influence he's had? No, because Jimmy and his success, you ain't have many guys representing bloods coming out of New York like that. I haven't heard him say anything. I've been typing like a motherfucker, looking for Jim is a clap back type nigga, like Hizzy said.
But Jim Jones on a whole nother level. He on a whole nother page with his mental. You can tell he not trying to clap back. That nigga trying to be quiet because that nigga know he on some bullshit. That's how niggas that be on bullshit, they try to be quiet. They try to act like they a ghost, so nobody don't mention that shit to them.
No,
Well,
you
I mean, I'm
understand
gonna
when
say
you're saying
this
it's
though.
real gangsters.
You may not have anybody that openly reps blood that came out of New York, like we had Pop Smoke that openly came out and rep Crip. But what I can tell you is Bloods, Crips, Latin Kings, Latin Queens, Nietas, all of that is very prevalent in New York. And at a street level, yeah, they not to be fucked with, a lot of them. They not to be fucked with. But I mean, as far as celebrity, I can't think off the top of my head of famous blood from New York. You know what I'm saying? And
outside of Jim Jones.
outside of Jim Jones, right? I can't
Yeah.
think of that, but they are out there. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit back and say they not there. They there, but if they are blood, they not repping. Well, no.
Casanova,
You
yeah,
got Cardi
Casanova
B.
too.
Cardi B is a brim.
Right, Cardi
is a
B
brim.
and Casanova 2
And
times.
Casanova, right, 2 times. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Don't forget
So
about
you do have some
6ix9ine.
bloods.
Don't forget about 6ix9ine. He is famous.
He's certified too. 6ix9ine certified. He in there.
6ix9ine don't count.
6ix9ine
6ix9ine don't count.
crazy.
Don't forget about 6ix9ine.
He trying when he's paying that money, paying that beat.
For real.
He paid his way in.
He the first one went to O Block looking for Chief Keef. You feel?
Well, that's true. That's true. He did. Now, that's one thing you can say, that he is the ultimate troll. If you think 50 a troll, 6ix9ine was the ultimate troll and still is. At the end of the day, you gotta give him that. But I mean, I don't know. It's still wishy-washy with what happened because, you know,
not being funny. 6ix9ine really did put the Bloods on the map before Jim Jones. If y'all want to be truthfully with the 9 Trey, he put them on the map.
No.
Well, I mean, you got a point. You maybe the Billies.
The map would start with his coming out of Cameron's and the Diplomat fame when Jim Jones took off at the Max B got locked up.
But back then he was mostly promoting the Bird Gang and stuff. He wasn't going hard like 9 Trey.
He wasn't screaming blood, but he was blood. He wasn't screaming blood. He was blood though. When
6ix9ine came out, 6ix9ine blew that 9 Trey up. It was 6ix9ine.
Yeah, but Jim Jones behind the scene. But listen, the whole 9 Trey thing, Jim Jones was the figurehead of 9 Trey. So all the 9 Trey guys was basically following Jim Jones' lead, which is why we all talked about how he escaped the indictment. We all know that he was the brains behind that shit. From the very beginning of 6ix9ine career, Jim Jones was behind the scenes pulling the strings.
Jim Jones was the first one to start screaming it, but 6ix9ine blew it up.
Yeah, because 6ix9ine turned into a superstar. 6ix9ine was an international superstar representing blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The 9 Trey. So yeah.
And that's what we're saying. He elevated.
That's why Jimmy wanted 6ix9ine out the way. 6ix9ine was funding him more than Jimmy because he was having way more money than Jimmy and way more motion than Jimmy.
Yeah, but when it comes to
6ix9ine had them 9 Treys out in London.
Yeah, so
Jimmy wasn't doing none of that.
Yeah, 6ix9ine was more of a loud representation of it. But when it comes to blood and pushing that 9 Trey shit, 9 Trey was a force to be reckoned with before 6ix9ine.
Right.
6ix9ine was a kid. 9 Trey was the Jim Jones. It wasn't just hollering 9 Trey, but all the other shit he was hollering, that shit was really just code language for 9 Trey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like this, you know, if they trying to do something positive and you going against the grain and you really ain't built like that, you see what happened to Great Face when he stepped out of line. He got whooped out his clothes. So
yeah, I mean, the whole thing is,
I think it's best that he stay quiet because you don't have the status or the pull or the power.
You know that.
That's what you're doing. That's why, you know what I'm saying? You getting G-checked right now. Hey, mama, flip.
No, not when his muscle checking him. He can't say nothing. See, he relied on them. So that's when he could stick his chest out when he had a bunch of them ride with him. But now he know they go be like, shit, we can't go against the big homies. Them the real big homies. You feel?
No, because another thing is you can't go against it. One, because you got guys on the street and you got guys in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing is, I think, see, here this issue came about because of Jim's arrogance. Jim did not anticipate those OG Bloods coming out and saying something about what he said.
Because he thought he was bigger than the program.
Yeah, it's the arrogance. He should listen. If Dog dropped his flag, there's nothing for Jim to talk about. Jim has been media trained. Jim has been a star on the top levels of the game. He knew he should have said nothing. If they asked him that question, he should have said no comment. Because to say anything, to criticize, he could have did a bunch of things except dropping his flag. Jim, nigga been in prison, nigga been shot up. You ain't been in jail not one day except for getting to it with your girl.
Right, he done told out.
And see, the other thing about that is, you know, why are you on a podcast talking politics business? That still, to me, is considered to be a level of politics.
He should have ducked that question.
So yeah, you definitely could have been like, next question.
He should have been like salute to that brother. Positive, and I salute to him.
The whole thing is he talking to two New Yorkers who know how serious that is. Fat Joe, he knows how serious gang culture is.
They're not
in New York.
affiliated though.
Yeah, but he knows how.
But they know them.
They're not affiliated though. But you're not affiliated, so you got to understand something. When you're
he
not
shouldn't have been. She's saying so he shouldn't have been talking to them about it. Period.
Exactly. You shouldn't have been talking politics to them. Period. Regardless, they gonna ask their questions. That's like if somebody comes up here talking to us, we gonna ask questions, but we're not gonna know that what we're asking you is a part of y'all politicking. So if you talking outside of anybody that's a part of the culture, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be talking politics on a podcast. Period. That's why I stopped talking about LA stuff. Let me finish. Let me finish. I stopped with the LA stuff and the whack stuff and all of that because it was taking me down a rabbit hole of politics that, as a New Yorker, I had no business being in because I ain't from Cali. And then because I am not blood in, blood out with any set, I shouldn't be talking about sets, but I did know a lot because I've been around Bloods and in the neighborhoods and close and cool with them to where I understood politics from a little bit of a different perspective than somebody who's completely on the outside. So when I'm saying he shouldn't have said shit, because now you done open the door for your ass to get a DP. So now when we hear Jimmy done got his ass whooped down 125th Street all the way up and down, and he had to drop his flag, that's his DP and his put off right there, because you should have never opened your mouth. You knew what your status was. We may not have known, but you knew what it was. And even though Fat Joe and Jadakiss may have a knowledge of the politics, you should have never sat and talked politics with niggas that's not affiliated with what the fuck you talking about. That's my point.
Yeah, but okay, I agree with that. But Joe and Jada are New Yorkers.
They're not blood.
They understand even if they're not affiliated, they know. See, niggas. See, it's the niggas who not even in gangs who would tell gang members, y'all wrong for talking about that shit out loud.
No,
like,
that's not. No, it's not. Because at the end of the day, you talking about dropping flags. Everybody knows dropping a flag means you left. Okay, cool. I'll give you that. But you shouldn't have even entertained that shit. Dropping a flag is politics.
Yeah, I agree with you, Henny. The accountability. Even if they would have brought the conversation up about the topic up, even if you were taken caught off guard by the questions, you being affiliated over 20 years, you know better. You should be like, man, I don't want to talk about that shit, bro. Whatever. He did whatever he thought was clever. He could have swung it that way. But Jim is doubling down on the blood shit. He doubling down because of that. That is
yes, they do. Yes, they do, Lamar. Yes, they do. They do DPs and put-offs. Yes, they do. Where you live at?
He live in Atlanta. He from Georgia.
I watched the nigga get whooped up out his damn shoes getting a DP.
It's DP
right from my living room window.
Right. That go on in any clique, any set. You get disciplined for violations.
Motherfucker, listen, gangbangers in Detroit get DP.
DP, right. That's anywhere.
What I'm saying. That's a universal thing. You
Right.
fuck up, you get a DP.
You
You
get
fuck up
punished.
real bad, you get put off.
For real.
You see what happened to Casanova 2 times. He dropped his flag. Did he get fucked up?
They butchered him. Yeah, they
Yeah.
stabbed him up. They stabbed him up in there.
Nah, that's what you mean. What you talking about? See, that's the other thing that I don't like. Stop trying to shit on other people's politics if you ain't from there. Because you don't know.
You just assume.
Now, what I will say is the West Coast did, they are the ground zero for all of this. But you can't talk about what somebody else's politics is like. That's why I said Chicago is something different as well, because Chicago got ops that live right across the street from each other. I mean, that's everywhere, but I mean, literally, O Block and
No,
they was
happened
right
because-
there.
that's absolutely true. That happened because as they tore down them projects, it forced the projects in Chicago going back to the Caprini Greens, right? Those were projects. They were all gang territory. There was no GD.
Chicago.
It was all BGD.
Chicago.
Yeah, but now when they tore those projects down, it forced the people from opposing gangs to be in the same neighborhood across the street from each other. When they tore the projects down.
Yep.
You tuned into the best YouTube street. Shout out to Shot Network. Hey, listen, Henny.
Yes. What I did?
Hey, you did good today, Henny.
So did you.
Your sound quality improves as God shine his blessings on you for not trying to go at me. And another thing that happened is y'all see public figure Boogie be on that bullshit.
You feel me?
Yeah, we did.
First
Yes,
hand.
you did.
First hand.
I'm disappointed in you, Boogie.
Yes, be disappointed in him. Be
Disappointed.
disappointed. Be very, very disappointed in Boogie.
Good wholesome woman. What I do to you?
Who he talking about?
Talked about the Lord.
Who he talking about? Good wholesome woman. Who that?
I know you lying.
See,
I am a good, wholesome woman. I am sweet.
What? Sweet.
Yes.
As a grapefruit.
I be sweet to Boogie and Juice and Baby Doll.
Thank
It be
you,
you.
sister.
It be you. You be the drama.
It's always me, huh?
Yeah. It's
It's
you.
always
You be
you got
starting
me
with me.
kicked off YouTube.
You be starting with me. You got me in trouble.
You got me kicked off
Messing with
YouTube.
No, you got my video bit. You got me struck.
YouTube.
You got me
If it
struck.
weren't for you, I'd still be on YouTube if it weren't for you.